Welcome all to our Monday Night Live. Happy November 27th to all of you. We have the Chicago Bears heading to the Minnesota Vikings. Now, I have been playing the late touchdown that occurred in the Ravens game over and over in my head. Hurts, man. I woke up thinking about it, went to sleep thinking about it, drove out of the school thinking about it. God, minute 36 seconds left, and it cost me $1,000. And these things happen. They just happen, and I got to get over it. And thank God we have a stream right here to do exactly that. So I'm going to put it away. But good God, did that hurt? And then I have to sit there and finish off the show like somebody's taking a sharpened chopstick to my larynx. So I'm reeling a bit, but I'm very thankful to be here with you guys and excited about this opportunity. I have no pre-flop action individually, but I do have a plus 650 SGP I made last night at about 1 a.m. The Justin Fields prop right now is either at 57.5 or 56.5. I got it at 52.5 last night. It's been getting hammered. I do have the Madison over 44.5 as well. That's gone the other way. That went down to 42.5. Got back up to 43.5 a couple hours ago. And right now, let's see, it's at 43.5. So that's a little concerning. And then I got the Bears plus 3.5 and the Bears team total over 19.5, a plus 650 SGP, and that's all I have coming in. Just $100 on it plus 650. So I'm ready to fire away live, and we'll break down what I want. But I'm most interested in the Chicago Bears, and I'm most interested in the under. I'm not going to if there's low scoring, I'm not going to try to get to the over. Same decision that was made last night. And we'll go over all of it. We'll go over everything. It's great to see you guys. Thank you for being here. We got Smoke and Mirrors in the house. Anthony Velez, Dom Play. K Graham says over 43 smash. I'm going to copy and paste everybody's action here in the chat. Spenny Penny Bombs. He's got all of his action here. We're going to go over all of that. He's going to join us when he's done work tonight. Nasty Nate in the house. There's JoJo, Rich, J Dub, Lucas Ryan, and Groovy Caps. Cole Komet, first TD of the game. Justin Deep says I'm still not over it either, brother. Yeah, Justin Deep. Justin McElvey, Skydragon. I don't know who's doesn't think the Eagles are good. That was a spectacular performance yesterday. I thought tough situation for them, short week against a team that needed to win so badly. I was extremely impressive. And I'm as shocked as anyone that the Niners are favored this week coming up. Spenny Pennybomb says every game that Fields has played a full game for the Bears, that game has gone over. Primetime 99 says under as usual for him. There's 40-ounce beer belly dude and Viper NB all ready to rock. We have an incredible show for you guys today. We have Mike M. We missed him last night. Star of the Pimp Slap Play of the Day. Star of our hit show Last Call. He will be rolling with us. We got LJ from H-Town in the house. Big Ragu Bobano, Spenny Penny Bombs, Connor Mack, Razer Sharp picks. Now, Razor's losing his voice. But he's going to join us. And Dave Rogers is going to be back in action with us. 66 Salami, Dana Delp, Deshaun G. Dobbs. What is attempts? And the over 19.5 rush yards. Justin Fields over 42.5. Rush yards, 3-legger, plus 340. What is the attempts for Dobbs? When looking back at it now, I was reeling and angry, and I don't know if the Madison side of it. It was just that I couldn't make it big enough without adding Madison. When it was just Fields and the team total over and the Bears plus 3.5, it wasn't enough. Even when I moved it to the Bears plus a 2.5, and the team total over 20.5 in Fields, it wasn't enough. So I had to add in the Madison, anytime TD. Thank you, Deshaun G. My bad. Okay. ATD is what, but yeah, that ATTD, we can use that as well. Ronnie Lofton in the house, 40-ounce beer belly dude said he's on the Vikings. Might get there with the under. I'm going to copy and paste everybody's action here in the chat, as it's a big part of our show. On NFL Pub Hub, we had Sean Higgs give us the Bears +3. We had Birdie give us the Bears +3. And Dave Rogers gave us the Vikings. And Dave's been making a lot of money off of the Minnesota Vikings. Dana Delp coming in with his prop. Mooney under 25 receiving yards. Moore over 4.5 receptions. And over 75 yards at +135 there. And again, my SGP at +650. Bears +3.5. Bears team total over 19.5. Justin Fields over 52.5 rush yards. And Madison over 44.5 rush yards. I love what I saw from Madison last week. I thought that was the best game that I've seen him play. And so I hope that can get carried over here. Let's take a look at the line history and the cash flow here. Let's move over here and take a look at what we are dealing with. Let's get the public betting up and Adam here and all markets. So now we know the Bears opened up at 4 and very quickly moved to 3.5. How quick was it? How quick was it before I say very quickly? I guess it wasn't that quick. 4:06 p.m. This opened up last Monday, 4:06 p.m. And it became juiced within 3 hours. Not even. Within 20 minutes, it went from -110 to -125. So it's basically a 3.5 there. But they skipped 3.5 here at Pinnacle. They went right from 4 to 3. And initially, the 3 for the Bears was plus money, +104. After a day, it got up to +107. Then it started getting juiced, -114. It's gone back and forth since then. Right now, it is a pick 'em at 3. But that's a big point move from 4 to 3. From a total side of things here, we're sitting at a 43. This opened up at 45.5 and has gone all the way down to 43. So I would love an early touchdown or a couple of them. I would love that. And then I would like to get in on a live under is how I want to do it. But I didn't bet the under here. I do have some biases from watching Justin Fields playing high-scoring games this year. So let's take a look at the cash flow. What is it that, where's the public? Where's the cash? 59% of the tickets are on the Vikings and 55% of the cash. Then you have 47% of the tickets and 66% of cash on the under. That is our situation here. So the Chicago Bears, 1-5 on the road this year, and the Vikings haven't been very good at home. 2-3 at home, US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Bears coming off that tough 31-26 loss at the Lions. Some of the shine has come off of that loss after watching the Lions' inept Thanksgiving Day performance. The Bears were up 26-14 with 4:15 left. Maybe that's really where the Lions are, but we can talk about that when we talk about the Lions action this weekend. Justin Fields looked excellent in his return to the lineup after being out with a dislocated right thumb. 16-23 for 169 yards, touchdown, no picks, and he ran 18 times for 104 yards. Khalil Herbert did not look good in his return. He ran 16 times for just 35 yards. His prop has gone up a little bit. Right now, it's dropped yard. Okay, it's dropped. It's gone from 53.5 down to 52.5 since I've been looking at it. And Joshua Dobbs is at 36.5 right now. The Bears have some really bad stats, but their running game allows them to keep opponents off the field. In that 31-26 loss, they had the ball for 40 minutes and 24 seconds. But they're last in the league defensively on third down. They're last in the league defensively in the red zone. These are problems. These are problems that are so legitimate that I didn't want the under, even at 45.5. Now, the secondary looked a lot better, and it's looked a lot better as it's gotten healthy. Got Brisker healthy, Kyle Gordon. The pass rush continues to look better with the addition of Montez Sweat. For the Vikings, they come in off a tough 21-20 loss at Denver. They outgained the Broncos 385-295, and we just saw how good Denver is really in that victory yesterday. They're a good football team. It's okay to say that out loud. Forget that 70-point horrific display in Miami. Dobbs was 20-32 for 221 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. We keep talking about when's he going to turn into a pumpkin. Maybe he's not, but he only ran 8 times for 21 yards, and he did fumble 3 times. Now he only lost 1 of them. First quarterback in NFL history to have both a touchdown throw and touchdown run in his first 3 games with the team. Hawkinson led the way from 55 yards and 4 catches, and Justin Jefferson will not be available here. Madison, I thought, looked excellent. He was returning from a concussion, And maybe this is a mistake to go back to the well with him, but it's the most. Look, Ty Chandler's going to take his job. And I think he knows that. And he's been bad all year. The Minnesota defense has been improving. They're now 16th in the league in red zone defense. And they lose Dean Lowry to a pectoral injury. He's out for a while. He's on IR. They don't have Marcus Davenport. So Daniil Hunter takes all of the pressure, all of it. It's just sort of like the Raiders when there's only one guy on that pass rush you have to worry about, being Max Crosby. There's Deacon Mike in the house. Don Play, Dave Redling, Troy Torrance here. And Troy Torrance saying the Broncos are an average football team. If that's the case, then where do you place the Browns right now? I'd be very curious to hear that answer. There we go. That is the setup for this game. Again, I only have the SGP at this point, and I'm looking to get in live. Let's bring in our first guests and hear how they are attacking the game. And I will be copying and pasting all of your action in the chat so we can discuss it. And thank you for being here. I need to wash out that late touchdown that still bothers me. So let's just put it away, not think about it. And let's get after today. Let's do the best we can to get back into the win column today. This is to you guys. Thank you for supporting us here at Pub Sports Radio. Now let's go out there and let's get that cash. Happy Monday to all of you guys. Let's bring on your first guest of the evening. He's the star of Last Call here, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. And a lot of fun with these live betting shows. Please welcome from the dirtiest of Chesters, Rochester, New York, our man, Mike M. Mikey, how are you, my friend?
Jimmy, I'm happy to be back in the groove here. Monday, it's time. It's Monday Night Football. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I always love hanging out with you, and we find that cash as well. So my bankroll enjoys hanging out with you as well. Let's get it, man. Let's get this stuff. Let's get this cash.
Let's get this cash. What is your plan of attack? And I will be looking down here, not at you. It's just because I'm copying and pasting everybody's action. But take it away. What is your plan of attack?
Yeah, right. We start out with game flow. What do we think is going to happen in this spot here? And, I started talking about this thing earlier. I started talking about a friend of mine last night about this as well. And, I'm going to talk about Kirk Cousins for a second. And only because I think it's relevant to the game script here and how this thing's going to roll. Kirk Cousins, we know when he was playing out there with Washington, he was terrible on primetime games. I said this earlier. The guy was like, he set records for he couldn't find a win. But they were playing in a different division. They were playing with the likes of the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, and, of course, future Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. And it is what it is. You move him over to the NFC North. Guess what? He turned that ship around. He was, I want to say he was 8-3 in primetime games with Minnesota. And I think that's relevant as you look forward because that team lifted a subpar guy, in my opinion, in Kirk Cousins. And now you got a guy in Dobbs who's basically got the arm mechanics to get the job done, but he's also got the wheels. And I think that was where Kirk Cousins was missing here. So I like Minnesota in this game to kind of get this thing rolling here. Straight, short, sweet, to the point. I got the Minnesota Vikings first half -1.5. I got the full game -3 as well. I think it's a Minnesota spot. The Bears have not covered back-to-back games all season. They got that 8.5 cover last week. And I think it's a bad spot for him here. Obviously Justin Fields back. We know all of that, and it's a big thing going on. I like it. I think it's a great spot here from a total opportunity to get points. I love the guys in the chat talking about the points Justin Fields games have gone over. And I think it is prime with this number being as low as it is now that we've kind of bottomed out and that over is very much in play. But it's still a primetime factor, and I can't dismiss it. Primetime unders 26-9 thus far in their last 35 games on primetime. The Minnesota Vikings are an under team as well, 8-3 to the under in Minnesota games this year. And obviously there's some instability. They had to make that move to bring Dobbs in, which a guy's done nothing but be spectacular. Now, the thing that does concern me, and I know some of you guys have heard this throughout the Twitter sphere, the Twatterverse here to start this game off here, but the favorites are 12 of 15 this week, and that ties an official NFL high. So definitely a concern if you start looking at some of these things and get into that headspace of are they going to set the record and are we going to see another favorite spot? But I think that's this week. I think that's what we're in store for here. So first half -1.5, full game -3. And then I lit up some props here. You guys know I like to get involved when it comes to the prop game. And I think we've been making a lot of cash with them. So there's no reason to take our foot off the gas. The first prop I'm going with is the Justin Fields over 9.5 rush attempts. I got it at -110. And, if you look at this game, the last time they played Minnesota, he had 8 rushing attempts in the first half with like 46 yards to boot. We know that, that the Minnesota Vikings like to rush. They like to put that attack out there on the quarterback. They're one of the highest pass rushing teams in the NFL. And I think that bodes well for the Justin Fields over 9.5 rush attempts, because we're going to see that pocket breakdown. We're going to see him have to roll out there and scramble to kind of break away from that pass rushing game. And knowing that he got 8 the last time they played in the first half, we only needed another 1.5 more to get that 9.5. Now, last week, he comes out there, he puts up 16 rush attempts on the card. So they're showing that they have a playbook built specifically for him. He's got a lot of designed run attempts as well. So not only are we looking for broken, pockets where he's going to rush and scramble, but they have a number of plays designed for this guy to go out there and run the ball as well. So the over 9.5 felt like that was a spot for me that I could not resist. I like the interception, but I'm going to wait on that, because we've seen that the second half, and I think this game goes, Minnesota goes up early, and that's going to force Justin Fields to have to pass a little bit more. It's a plus 115 Justin Fields interception spot, but I do believe by the time we get to that second half, we'll see plus 150 or higher. So I'm going to wait to pull the trigger on that. I did pull the trigger on DJ Moore, over 5.5 receptions. I know a lot of guys are looking at it. We saw the guy go out there and put up 10,000 receiving yards that game with Justin Fields before he got injured. And I don't know that he gets the same offense today. Now, the thing about the pass rush is you got a lot of short connections. You got a lot of 3-yard passes. You don't have time to let those wide receivers on the outside go 20 yards down the field. So what do you have to do? You have to get creative. You have to run a lot of screens. You have to run a lot of those slants, short slants, just to keep the chains moving. And the over 5.5 receptions at plus 110, huge spot for me here. This guy's his target average is almost 10 when Justin Fields is on the field as well. So Fields and field there got me a little bit. But he's averaging 9 targets a game and 7 catches in those games, the last 4 that Justin Fields started. At a plus money spot with this guy's average, I'd love to capitalize on those spots, because I think you got plus money spot that's taking this guy's average into account. I'll take that shot every day of the week. He's out there for 30% target share when it comes to passing the ball. We know Justin Fields like to run, and I got all of that. But I don't know that that's going to be the case in this game here. I think there's going to be that opportunity where they're behind and they have to pass, and they're going to have to pass to their guy, DJ Moore. Another spot that I took advantage of here, I've got one more prop I'll give you guys, and then I've got a same-game parlay, and I think it's all reasonable stuff here. So I went with a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. I talked about this last week for this Minnesota spot particularly. Who was Dobbs practicing with? He's from Nashville. Who else is in the Nashville area? It's T.J. Hawkinson. When Dobbs was out there practicing for the preseason there in the offseason, when he was out there practicing, he was calling guys like T.J. Hawkinson, who could not wait to come pass and catch the ball from him to get their season going as well. And so there is a chemistry leading into this before the Minnesota acquisition. And that touchdown prop for Hawkinson, plus 185. Side note, shout out to that chat. Yesterday, the Pub Sports NFL stream, I did talk about Zach House as a touchdown guy at plus 1,200. He did get it for the Eagles. We're not going to go plus 1,200 tonight. We're just going to take a shot at that plus 185. And then I went with the same game parlay. It's a little 5-legger, but it is a 17-1 payout. So I've got TJ Hawkinson, 60-plus yards. I think this is conducive to that touchdown or that tight end chemistry. We know that the Chicago Bears will give receiving attempts up. They'll give the receiving yards up to those tight ends. So 60-plus receiving yards. I got the DJ Moore. I took him 6-plus receptions, which is in line with that over 5.5. I've got Mooney, the guy Mooney there on the Chicago Bears at 2-plus receptions, because again, I think when you're getting scrambling and you got to get rid of that ball quickly, you're going to go with those dish offs, and Mooney's a short underneath guy that likes to grab those balls. I went to DJ Moore touchdown. I still do believe he gets in the end zone, but I didn't want to take him standalone just in the event that it's only Hawkinson that gets there for me. I think with this over projected, there's the opportunity for touchdown. So DJ Moore touchdown. And then I just took the Minnesota Vikings on the money line. So Hawkinson, 60-plus receiving yards, DJ Moore, 6-plus receptions, Mooney, 2-plus receptions, DJ Moore touchdown, and the Minnesota Vikings. It was plus 17.27. So a little 17.27 payout there, 17.25 to 1 on the cash full for me to get that opportunity. So we'll see what happens here. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good spot tonight.
I do too. I like your action. I'm concerned. You sound pretty bullish on the Vikings. That does concern me. Vikings first half, like -1.5, full game -3. Fields over 9.5 rush attempts. DJ Moore over 5.5 receptions. That's +110. Hawkinson anytime touchdown +185. And it's SGP Hawkinson 60 plus DJ Moore 6 or more. Mooney 2 or more. DJ Moore anytime touchdown and Vikings money line here. I've copied and pasted all the cappers in the chat. I'm going to just start highlighting them as we hear from our next guest. But I'm excited, and I like the action that we've got coming here from the cappers in the chat. And I want to give you guys all a big shout out. We'll do that here, but let's keep with our guests and hear their action. Your next guest, the star of the Trill OG play of the day and our NBA expert on betting with the bag every Friday, here to rock with us right now. And you come down to San Antonio this March, you can rock with him in person. Our guy in person here, if you roll with us. Shout out and welcome to the show, Mr. LJ from H-Town.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Connor Mack.
LJ, what's good, man? How are you?
Doing great, Jimmy. Mike, how we doing this Monday night NFL Pub Sports Radio live stream, sir? You know what we finna do. We finna make some cash and get paid, gentlemen. So let's get to it.
Let's get to it, LJ. How are you getting paid on this Monday, November 27th with the Bears visiting the Vikings?
Yeah, Jimmy, I got 5 bets I have made so far. I got 2 sides and 3 props. So let's get to the sides. I have first quarter under, Jimmy, 7.5 -120. The Vikings are 10-0-1 to the first quarter under. And Monday night football games are 7-4 to the first quarter under so far. So I believe the game starts off slow. And then I'm going to jump on the over, Jimmy, 43.5 -110. I just believe that the game's going to go over. Dodgers are over, since he's came to the Vikings 3 games. The total is averaging 48.5. The 6 home games that he had versus the Cardinals, the total averaged 53. So I believe he's going to stick to that trend. And I believe the game is eventually going to go over. Not to mention, I believe Justin Fields is 12-3 to the over his last 15 games. So all those things correlate to an over. I'm going to buck the trend tonight. I know these primetime unders have been cashing, but I think I'm going to buck the trend tonight, and we're going to see an over, ladies and gentlemen. Now, getting to my props. First one, we got TJ Hawkinson, over 65.5 receiving yards, -126. Simply because the last time he played them, he had 86 yards. Last 5 games, he had 86 yards. He had 50 plus, the last 5 games. So I believe he hits that over 65.5. We're going to take Santos, the field goal kicker for the Bears, over 1.5 field goals. I got it at +100. He's had 7 field goals in his last 2 games. He had 2 field goals the last game when he played the Vikings earlier in the season. And the Vikings have allowed 10 field goals made in their last 3 games. So I believe that trend continues to cash as well. And not to mention, just a side note, the last 3 Monday Night Football games, there's been 6 field goals kicked total in those games. So I believe that some field goal kicking will be happening tonight. Last but not least, Dobbs, anytime touchdown, +175, because this man has had a rushing touchdown in his last 5 games. 3 with the Vikings, 2 with the Cardinals. I believe he catches another anytime touchdown, runs it in. And those are my 5 bets, Jimmy.
I like it. I can imagine if your first quarter under 7.5 hits, that you'll get a live opportunity to add to your over 43.5. Hawkinson over 65.5 receiving yards. Santos over 1.5 field goals, and Dobbs anytime touchdown for our guy LJ from H-Town. We have a bunch of cappers who are going to be joining us any minute. Bobana will be here any minute as well. So we have a great opportunity right now to go over the looks from the cappers in the chat, and then I'll go back to highlighting them, leaving off at the real American and his 5-leg parlay. So let's go after it. So Spenny Penny Bombs gave us Cole Kmet over 36.5 receiving yards, DJ Moore over 61.5 and 80 plus, Brandon Powell over 23.5, and Jordan Addison over 45.5 receiving yards. TDs for Spenny Kmet at plus 265, Moore plus 215, Powell at plus 500, Addison plus 225, Hawkinson plus 160, Justin Fields at plus 230. K Grams on the over 43. Jojo Rich is on the Bears plus 3.5 and the under 50. Oh, wait, no, I guess that would be, sorry, if it's a teaser. If that's a teaser, that would be the other way around, wouldn't it, Jojo Rich? That would be the Vikings plus 3.5 and the under 50. Groovy Caps is on Cole Kmet, first touchdown of the game. Primetime 99 on an under. Jojo Rich is also on the first quarter over 7.5 and the full game under. So he's got the exact opposite action there of LJ. Deshaun G is Dobbs anytime touchdown over 19.5 rush yards, and Justin Fields over 42.5 rush yards. That's a 3-leg parlay at plus 340. Londo is on the over 43.5. 40-ounce beer belly dudes on the Vikings. He says he might get there with the under. Dana Delp is on Mooney under 25 receiving yards. More over 4.5 receptions and over 75 yards. The more over 4.5 receptions minus 140 and over 75 yards plus 135. Jesse Nunez is on Kmet over 37.5 receiving yards, more over 69.5 receiving yards. And yeah, there we go. Those are the both there. The real American is on Dobbs. DJ Moore anytime touchdown parlay. That's at plus 650. Ron Lofton is on the SGP Bears money line and full game under 45.5. That's been boosted. That's at plus 459. And he's on DJ Moore over 64.5 receiving yards. Great to see you, Ronnie. Gagnon is on Chandler over 32.5 rushing. Says it looks very solid. Bears run D is tough though. It's their secondary that comes in and helps with the run defense and does a really, really nice job at it. It's not that front group really for me, but their secondary comes down and makes big plays. Don Play just took the Vikings minus 2.5. Justin McElvey's on the Bears plus 3. The Bears over 43.5 and Justin Fields anytime touchdown. Dave Redling's on Josh Dobbs rushing touchdown. Says he has one in each of the last 5 games. Marco Carrasco is going Addison first touchdown. Deacon Mike, he knows the Chicago sports inside and out. Bears team total over 9.5 in the first half and full game over 20.5. The real Americans on a 5-leg parlay. Dobbs over 37.5 rush yards, anytime touchdown. DJ 5 or more receptions and 50 plus yards and an anytime touchdown. That's a 17 to 1 5-leg parlay. Harold Williams is on the Bears plus 3. DJ Moore anytime touchdown. Hawkinson over 65.5 receiving yards and Hawkinson anytime touchdown. And Troy Torrance is on the Bears plus 3.5, the under 44, and Ty Chandler over 11.5 receiving yards. So that look by Troy is an SGP. Bears plus 3.5, under 44, Ty Chandler over 11.5 receiving yards. And that's at plus 475, which is my exact sweet spot for SGPs. That's the plus 475 right there. Talk to me, Mikey. You've heard from the chat now. You've heard from LJ. What are your thoughts after hearing the action in the chat? And did any of the action from the chat or LJ jump out at you as something that you might also be interested in adding to your action?
It sounds like we're pretty divided. I don't like to see Troy's database there talking about how bullish they are. He says he's got 70% of the bets is on the home team money line, and it's -3. It's only 2-7 against the spread. So I don't like seeing that. I mean, you look at the numbers themselves too. Like, not an advocate of dropping a -150, but as I look at this number, the -3 is starting to get some juice on it. So it's starting to become a -120 spot. I guess it's down to -115 now. So there's still a little bit of movement back to the Bears. But no, I think all in all, I like the action. I love hearing the guys on DJ Moore. I don't know that he gets there with the yards. That's the part that concerns me the most is this going to be a Justin Fields airing it out type of game, or are we going to see more of that run, concentrated focus here? So I I haven't gotten there to pull the trigger. I'll tell you what. I know we're a football show, but I do want to give out 2 more plays that I'm on for you guys tonight here. I got the Avalanche money line. I got the Vegas Golden Knights money line as well. So I'll go a little off the proverbial script there and say there's 2 hockey spots that I like a ton tonight that I'll be monitoring as well. But I think we're loaded for bear, man. I think we got this thing pretty well covered to be able to go out there and capitalize here. I love that look that LJ was talking about in the first quarter and kind of dubbing the trend there and bucking the trend against it. I think that's a spot that caught my attention. I just haven't officially pulled the trigger on it. So I think some great stuff, man. The chat always shares great numbers for us. And shout out to everybody that dropped in here, guys. If you haven't done so already, 200 plus, hit that thumbs up for us, man. That helps us a ton. We got a lot of work to do here, and it takes everybody to lift this thing up. It starts with you guys hitting that thumbs up button for us. Make sure you like this. Retweet Jimmy's post out there on YouTube and Twitter. Let him know we're here kicking ass and taking names tonight, man. Let's go.
Yeah, all over it. All over it. We got Razer Sharp picks in the house as well. And the Gambler's First Glance is in. It is the over. The Gambler's First Glance is in over 43.5 for Razer Sharp picks. Brad Summersell also on that over 43.5. And I like it. Very interesting. Charlie Chips on Fields over 50.5. I'd like to copy and paste all this. I'll do that in a second, but I would like to also highlight it. LJ, anything that the chat is on? I know you liked hearing the Razer on that full game over with you. Anything that you heard that the chat's on that you find very appealing?
Actually, I like that Troy Torrance. I had it highlighted. Then he had Madison over 11.5 receiving yards. Is that what he had?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
No,
I had that.
Chandler.
Chandler. Oh, okay. I had Madison. I had Chandler too, but I had Madison over 9.5. I didn't play it, but I like the catches out the backfield because the Bears give up a lot of receiving yards to the running back. So I can see both of them getting some receiving yards out of that backfield. So I love that look as well for Troy.
There's a lot of back and forth from Deacon and Razer. Oh man, I love watching them go toe to toe. Copying and pasting everybody's action here, and I will continue to do that. Let's bring on your next guest. He is fresh off of filming the huge college football show for Conference Championship Week, hitting the books. It's out right now, available on our YouTube page, so definitely check it out. Also, the star of Fridays, Betting with the Bag, and last year's champion in NFL Pub Hub. Accolades for days. Please welcome the pride of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada's black and yellow steel town. Please welcome Mr. Ian Cameron to the show. Bobano, how are you, my friend?
Little better, slowly but surely. We're getting there. What's up?
It is nice to see you. It is 8:03 p.m. We pop off here in 12 minutes. So that gives everybody time, if they like your plan of attack here, to move on it. Now, I will be writing down furiously the action that you have, but I'm also just going to keep my head down as I copy and paste Cappers in the chat's action. So, Bobano, take it away. The floor is yours. How are you getting paid?
Yeah, it's all props right now for me in the game tonight, pretty much. We'll start with DJ Moore with over 4.5 receptions and over 60.5 receiving yards for the Bears. We like both of those. Over 4.5 receptions, minus 150, and over 60.5 receiving yards at minus 120. Look, Fields is back. I think that's definitely a guy that was targeted a lot when he was the quarterback early in the year. And certainly who else is going to be, I think, one of the bigger deep threats for Chicago besides him. So I like those 2 props there with that. I also like Khalil Herbert over 10.5 receiving yards for Chicago, who is now, of course, their number 1 running back with Donta Foreman banged up. So Herbert for the Bears over 10.5 receiving yards. There's this huge debate going on with Madison and Chandler. I stayed away from that market. I agree fully. Vikings running backs to catch the football makes a lot of sense, especially against Chicago. But who's going to get most of these opportunities? Because Madison had a bad fumble last week against Denver that probably would have put the game away if he doesn't fumble that ball. I think they were going in to basically put the game away, and he fumbled, and then Chandler got more reps after that, and I think they like what they saw from Chandler last week. So that would worry me about Madison props tonight in this game just a little bit. For me, I'm on Hawkinson over 6.5 receptions at plus 104 for Minnesota. Addison for over 3.5 receptions, minus 130. And Jordan Addison as well, over 45.5 receiving yards at minus 110.
Can you go back? Sorry, Bobano. I was replying to somebody. After Herbert, where did you go?
Hawkinson for Minnesota, over 6.5 receptions, plus 104. I don't like the receiving yards as much. I did bet the receiving yards, but I think he's going to maybe have a lot of catches that are smaller gains tonight. So that's why I prefer the receptions with Hawkinson. And then Jordan Addison over 3.5 receptions, minus 130, and over 45.5 receiving yards, minus 108 for Jordan Addison. And then I did have a few touchdown props here going into this game. Let me just, I'm going to pick just a couple. Too many to make them all official, but I'll go with DJ Moore, plus 215 for Chicago. Definitely liking that a little bit. Jordan Addison for Minnesota, plus 225. And I'll throw one out there on Ty Chandler for Minnesota at plus 260. Just get that sense that after what Kevin O'Connell saw last week, Madison putting the ball on the carpet, on the floor at a bad time in the game, that might mean we have a more split rep situation here in the running back spot with Madison and Chandler tonight. Plus, Chandler caught every pass thrown to him against Denver. He was effective running the ball against Denver. So I think Ty Chandler around the goal line is live tonight. So there we go.
I like it. Let's review Bobano's action. DJ Moore over 4.5 receptions, over 60.5 receiving yards. Herbert over 10.5 receiving yards. Hawkinson over 6.5 receptions. Addison over 3.5 receptions, over 45.5 receiving yards. DJ Moore anytime touchdown. Addison anytime touchdown. And Ty Chandler anytime touchdown. Now, my thinking here and obviously it goes against some angles here, but I think I don't, maybe it's probably the riskiest part of this, but I think Madison is going to lose his job if he isn't great today. I think Chandler will be the number one, and that's why I'm betting on him to step up. And this could be a mistake because he looked really good at times last week before, obviously, the fumble was awful, but that was the best game I thought he'd played all year. Now, he had one good game earlier in the year, but coming back from the concussion with 81 yards. And so my thinking is this is going to be his best performance because of what Chandler's doing, pushing him. And that could easily, blow up in my face here.
We wouldn't be talking about any of these guys if Cam Akers didn't get hurt, but that's another story. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Akers didn't look very. He was coming on a tiny bit there at the end.
Yeah.
Troy, I have just one same game parlay. That's it. No pre-flop action other than this, and this is just for $100. So I'm ready to fire away. It's a plus 650 here. It's the Bears plus 3.5. I'll pop it here in the chat. Bears plus 3.5. Team total over 19.5. Fields over 52.5 rush yards, and Madison over 44.5 rush yards. And right now, if you want the rush yards on either of these guys, Fields now at 56.5, and Madison's down to 41.5. Damn it. People are hammering that under. That's a real concern. Let's bring on your next guest because we've heard a lot of Bears sentiment in the chat, but we've heard Mikey M on the Vikings. Bobano, if I gave you a free $500 bet right now at 3 on the side, who would you put it on?
Oh, wow, at 3. No, I got to stick with Chicago because I have a piece of Chicago at plus 3.5. So at 3, I've still got to stick with Chicago.
Let's bring on your next guest, the star of the Picks from Dave YouTube channel. Also, extremely fun capper on our live streams. And he is one of our NCAA basketball experts on Betting with the Bag. Please welcome, now making his home in Arizona by way of California, Mr. Dave Rogers to the show. Dave, how are you, my friend?
Hey. I'm good. And boy, how you doing, guys? But boy, I couldn't tell you how happy I am that someone's on the same side of me. Last night was not a fun ending to the show, even though it was good for me. I want us to kind of mesh our wins and losses together. So that makes me feel good.
Yeah, that was like seeing a car crash last night for me. God, $1,000 gone, and now there was a good chance. I forget the timeout situation again. Like I can't remember it
The whole
completely.
game was stupid. It was miscoached. I can't even remember how many miscoach opportunities or things that happened, but it was horrible. It was disgusting.
There could have been a field goal kicked. I think that was possible. All I needed was a first down. All I needed was the first down and everything cashes. A field goal kick would have hurt me quite a bit, but still would have cashed 9.5. And then just Stindy would have still caught his big bet, with his brother. It was the first thing I thought of when I woke up. Only thing I could think of last night. It's just been stuck in my head. But we are back 5 minutes away from a new spot and a new game. Take it away for us, Dave. What is your plan?
I have 2 plays here. I'm on the under like I always am. I got it at 44. It moved down, or at least on the books I'm looking at, half a point. So that makes me feel, I don't know. I feel how I feel about that. I'm still going to bet it. And then this is a contest pick and a bet for me. I'm on the Vikings. I have them at -2.5. I forget what the contest is. The bottom line is the Vikings are trending winning ATS. The Bears are kind of stagnant in that position, but it's a bad defense and a bad offense versus a good offense and an okay defense. And then the best thing that Minnesota does, the Bears are one of the worst in the league, and that's throwing the ball. And they throw the ball well, and they throw it often. So, and my index shows me a few points of value. So everything points to the Vikings. I'm on the Vikings. But I got a 2.5. I like that a lot more than 3.
Yeah, and you gave that out as well on NFL Pub. Big shout out to Crystal Craig. Crystal, we love capping with you immensely, and especially in baseball season with your takes on the Toronto Blue Jays. She says, "Thank you guys for all the information and taking the time to do these videos. I wish I could contribute more. That means a ton to us, Crystal."
She's in the Ice Guys chat too, Crystal. Holy shit, good for her.
She's in my chat. She's everywhere. Yeah.
She's a great friend of the channel. Great friend. Thank you. That means a ton to us. Blessing our action, getting us rolling. Crystal Craig. We are 3 minutes away from kickoff, and
this is one of those games, Jimmy, the Chicago Minnesota game tonight, where, and our old friend Teddy Covers always said this: if you have betting skills, you should not lose the side in this game. If you have good betting skills, you should not lose the side in this game. You should cover no matter what side you like, because if you like Minnesota, there were 2.5s out there at one point. If you like Chicago in this game, there were 3.5s at one point. So if this is a 3-point win for Minnesota, let's say, you should have covered this game no matter what side you like, just like the Bills-Eagles game yesterday. If you had Philly, there's no reason you shouldn't have covered, because there were 2.5s for Philly at one point. And if you like Buffalo in the game, you should have covered, because there were 3.5s on the Bills at one point. So, yep, betting skills, getting the good numbers, it matters.
And here's something you shouldn't also do a lot, but I do in this situation. If you want to bet a side, buy it one way or the other. Buy a half a point. Don't sit on 3. You don't hear me say that a lot, but buy it.
I thought you were going to say there's one thing you should do is not fade Jalen Hurts, but that's okay. I mean, hey, we'll get there.
I had the over. I had the over in that one. I didn't have a side in that one.
That over was glorious.
Yeah.
Let's review more action here from the chat, and thank you guys for joining us. I haven't had a chance to a lot of you guys saying hi, saying what up. I wish I could give you guys all the shout out, but for me, it's so important to have the action that the chat is on. So we finished up with where did we end? With the Real Americans 5-legger. So we finished up there. Shout out to Maurice Copan, now a member of We Be Pubbin'. That means a ton to us. It means a ton to us, man. Respect and thank you, Maurice, now a member of We Be Pubbin'. So let's go over some more action here. We're a minute away from kickoff, and we ended with Real Americans. So Harold Williams, Bears +3, DJ Moore anytime touchdown, Hawkinson over 65.5, and Troy Torrance, that SGP, Bears +3.5 under 44, Ty Chandler over 11.5 receptions. Joseph Thompson, Vikings -3 in the over. Ron Crawford is on the Chicago Bears. Sky Dragons, same game parlay, Minnesota -2.5, over 42.5, Fields over 56.5, Dobbs over 36.5. That's a 9-1 spot. Director 97 is got the Vikings -2.5, and he's got a teaser parlay, Vikings money line, and the over 40 for a teaser spot. Al Cervic is on TJ Hawkinson over yards, DJ over yards, Cole Kmet over yards. That's a 500, 5-1 plus 500 spot. Mel is on Madison under 57.5 rushing receiving. Santos over 1.5 field goals. Lightning money line. Braden Point over a half power play point at plus 140. The chillest is on Minnesota -3 over 43.5, and also has Eastern Kentucky under 154 and plus 615 parlay. Sports betting and poker has Herbert, Fields, Dobbs all to score a touchdown. That's 15-1. Andrew Collier has Fields under 17.5 completions. Razer Sharp picks, as we discussed earlier, is on the Gambler's First Glance over 43.5. Aditya Day is on DJ Moore 8 or more receptions. Addison 6 or more receptions, and that's at 25-1. Those two. Brad Summersell on the over. Charlie Chips on Fields over 50.5 rushing yards, and strategic investments on the first half over. Tariq, yeah. Oh, Tariq, it's been a rough a little bit of time, but it's now we're back in business. Londo on the over. Yeah, I had you up here, Londo. Right, I had you here. Yeah, after Deshaun G between 40-ounce beer belly, dude. I love it. Great to see all of you guys. Gerardo Hernandez, I'm gonna get that. Smoke and Mirrors on the over as well. And let's see, are we in action? Let me go to live. And not quite. Or are we?
We are rolling. We are rolling.
Oh shoot! Okay, the feed's not coming up at 365. That's not the way I want to start. Okay, it should come in here shortly, but it's not. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, we're in business. No, don't panic. No need to panic. All right, so spread already back at 3.5 here with a 2nd and 10 from the Chicago 23 for these Bears. And we are in business. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Let's get after it. Let's have a night. Let's get that cash. Let's get that money. Smoke and Mirrors on the over as well. 66 Slammy on the Vikings -3. Nasty Nate on Kmet first touchdown. And Barney on Kmet on the over 3.5 receptions. Groovy Caps Dobbs last touchdown score. You know what? I'm going to copy and paste these here so I have them too. Let's see what just happened. And a nice run there by the Bears. Okay, let me just do some copying and pasting. While I'm copying and pasting, it's going to be covering my. Okay, I can do that. I guess cover my screen. Let's get everybody's action here. Sky Dragons already on Minnesota -3 in the over 43 pre-flop. There we go. Dobbs last touchdown score. Lucky Powers action. All right. Let's get this up here. And we have a big pass play to DJ Moore. Very quickly, the Bears are plus 2.5 at even money. The total sitting at 43.5.
Shout out to Monday Night Football. They got a killer intro for these Monday night games. Gets me fired up. Doesn't take much to fire me up, but that does get me fired up.
I miss Hank Williams Jr. personally, but that's just me. Or was he Sunday night or Monday night? Are you ready for some football? Remember that?
Some Sunday Night Football one.
Sunday night party.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think it was. I could have gone without Faith Hill or whatever her name is for all those years. That was
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah,
I don't mind. I don't. What's her face? The Tony Romo's ex-girlfriend. Not Dancing with the Stars. Fucking American Idol. What's her name? Country girl.
Oh, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, that one. She's all right.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and long for the Bears coming up.
Hey, Mike. It's not P, dude.
I got that in my face, dude.
Yeah, that's all over my face.
That's one of my favorites. You know that.
Yep.
Florida Panthers 2-0. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, it's a good spot for Florida. I didn't bet it, but
yeah.
I figured I didn't want to go against Florida in this spot off 2 losses.
Yeah, I can't get them right. I'm going to back off for a while, I think.
Sam Reinhart again. It looks like 2 goals for Sam.
Wow. What a play. What a play.
Just kept chugging along there, Komet, and he got close to the first down, the big lug out of Notre Dame.
They're giving it to him, aren't they?
I think they should.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
Yeah.
Live total now at 42.5. Bears moving pretty comfortably down the field.
Yep, good start for the Bears out to midfield. Good opening drive, solid. Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't follow. I mean, I just know that I remember they were fucking together. Like Jessica Simpson.
He's got a nice pedigree in his arsenal. He's got a couple notches on the belt.
Well, they're all southern. They're all fucking southern blondes.
Yep.
Cole Kmet already has 3 catches.
There we go. Wow. Whoever's got receptions for Cole.
Let's look at his
good
wife.
shape right now. Yep.
Pull a Mike M here and look up pro athletes' wives.
I've taken a look at her. She's all right.
she looks like Carrie Underwood, Jessica Simpson, and Tony Romo's wife right now. They're like basically a different style of Barbie, you know?
Yeah. He's got a type. All right. He's got a type.
You not throw Dolly Parton in there, man.
Oh, I still would. I said it. We saw her the other day. I still would. You're all liars if you say you wouldn't.
She looked great.
But everything is stitched up all tight. You know that
great
never
for 70.
every 5 to 10 years, you know.
70, yeah.
Every 5 to 10 years she gets
the credit. Yeah.
Dabby Cab in the house. There's Ramon Scott. Deacon Mike. Mel, great to see all of you guys. And Dabby Cab saying Dutch is on the over. He gave that out on Medicate Mondays.
Pressure on Justin Fields.
God, he's good.
Wow, that was a good play.
Unbelievable.
Surprising there wasn't holding or something.
Unbelievable. I mean, he's just on right now. Seems very much locked in. DJ Moore now with 2 receptions.
Let's go, DJ Moore. Come on, baby.
Yep. Hey, DJ, keep playing that song all night. On and on and on. There we go.
Rashawn Johnson with a catch.
Old school hit there. Yeah.
Hey, I love your old school heart.
Who doesn't know John A? Come on. Yeah.
Yeah. I love your old school heart, Babano.
Yeah.
For real. I love it.
It's great. Yeah. Oh, man. It's barely in high school.
Oh, wow. How did he slip through that?
Yeah, he's
wow.
This is a very impressive drive. How did he slip through that? We now have the spread at 1.5. The Vikings are available at -125. Live total at 42.5. How did he slip through that? Khalil Herbert with his first reception. So Khalil Herbert now has 22 yards rushing and receiving.
On his way. Justin Fields, 7 of 7 for 38 yards through the air. How about that?
Yeah. Very, very good first drive so far. Yep.
Yeah, and taking all this time off the clock, too. Live total now at 41.5.
The Boston Bruins turned into complete shit all of a sudden over the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they're struggling. Huh? They're in a little...
Did the turkey poison them or what?
What are they? 1-3-1 in their last 5 games?
Yeah.
I was close to pulling the trigger on the under. I didn't like what was going on with the Columbus goalie, but I definitely didn't want to jump in on that. Kind of Jimmy-esque there, where it's like you got a team on a road with a huge number on a Monday, which is a typical weird travel spot for the NHL. It was just a bad spot for Boston.
Mel saying that Nate McKinnon remains questionable with an illness.
Yeah.
We'll try to get the updated info for.
We'll know pretty soon. They're going to take the ice for warm-ups pretty soon. We're going to find out. Yeah. True game time decision. Jonathan Drouin is the best player prop on the board, by the way, in my opinion, to score. Scored in 2 of the last 3 games. He's on the top power play right now. He's on the top 6 forward group. He's facing the team that drafted him and then traded him tonight, the Tampa Bay Lightning.
SJ, do I have a plan for the side alone? I kind of am coming in with a bit of an open mind. I really only want the Bears though, but I could, and then I really only want the under. So
good hold by the Vikings. They're going to hold to a Cairo Santos field goal here.
Here we go. You know what happens when a team goes all the way down the field and has to settle for a field goal, boys. Let me get a few more cocktails and I'll tell you.
Ah, you missed it.
And you missed it.
No.
Chicago Bears doing Chicago Bear things. That total down to 37.5.
And he's had a good season kicking too. That's the surprising part.
LJ has Santos over 1.5 field goals, so it's a pain.
That means you fade him, Ramon Scott, but we'll see.
Deacon Mike did call it. Deacon Mike called that exact drive to a T.
Yeah.
He called it from the last 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
He called a field goal miss?
Yeah, he did. He said they're going to go down there 15 yards at a time and miss
9 minutes, 8 seconds of nothingness, essentially. Yeah.
That total was 37.5 for a minute. Moved to 38.5.
9 minutes of nothingness.
That's what it was. Yeah.
A complete waste of 9 minutes. Like
3-0 Panthers. They're opening up a can on Ottawa.
Little Sammy Bennett backhand in there. Let's go.
Oh, I love Bennett, man.
Shammy.
How could Trey Living have a job after the way he handled Sam Bennett? I mean,
unbelievable.
Not only does he have a job, he has it for the storied Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean,
he is one of the most wanted jobs in the league.
Yeah.
Sought after jobs in the league, and he was terrible. The whole thing is just confounded. That's part of the old boys club in the NHL. Something I despise.
Yep, give it to the old men. Yeah.
All three of those goals are power play goals, worth noting.
Yeah. That's a bad penalty kill right now, Ottawa.
Oh, yeah. I was telling the story on the show today about the Kachucks there, right? When Matthew Tkachuk was sitting down with his old man last season there before the Florida went on their tear. And his old man told him he was soft. And he went out. And then after his old man told him he was soft, he went out there and kicked the shit out of everybody. I mean, he was putting up multiple goal games and he's got that fire and that intensity. I love the fact that it's Brady versus Matt here in this Tkachuk Bowl here, but
the Tkachuk Bowl, that's what they should call it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Tkachuk Bowl.
Keith gets a lot of love. When you hear stories of him, I don't hear any negative.
Nobody says anything negative. No, he's just he seems like a guy's guy, the guy you want to have around. He's positive. He tells you how it is.
He looked after people. He took care of people. Like he cared about the doorman. He cared about, like, he was a guy. He cared about everybody. He treated everybody as equal. Like it's always positive stuff from him. And he's tough as nails.
Yes.
Well, SJ, don't watch then. Which one is the Tkachuk on the Panthers?
Matthew.
He's a dickhead. Don't like him. He's a cheap. He's a cheap player.
He's an antagonist.
Oh my goodness.
More so than Brady. Yeah.
He's everything you want in a hockey player.
He's a great hockey player. I just don't like. I think he's a punk.
He's gritty. He's not afraid to mix it up. He's in front of the net when the slap shots are coming in head high. I mean, that's everything you want out of him.
It's how you win playoff series. It's how you win. Like he's.
Let me ask you guys this: as ex-hockey players, there's some things you can do, like cheap shots you can take, and there's some things you don't do. Like Bill Romanowski was a guy in football that was known for spitting on your face and stuff. Like he went over the line. Matt Tkachuk, I saw him very advertently. In a pile when the goalie was down, flip his stick over, if you remember that, and try to poke Quick in the eye. Is that something that is frowned upon, or is that okay to do?
That is definitely that's a little.
That's frowned upon for sure. It's frowned upon for sure. But you want your players playing on the edge.
On the edge, not over it, as we say.
It's like it's like farting in an airplane. It's frowned upon, but it still happens.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the analogy I was going to go with myself, but he's mean. He wants to hurt you.
Right.
What a sack.
Wow.
What a sack.
Montez Sweat. Wow. This total is a dropping.
That's what they got him for.
It's early.
From Washington. The commies.
36.5 now.
Clark Townsend
What number do we start looking at the over?
Oh, I might at some point. I might. If again, get me below that 37. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Mel. Good call.
Get me below 35. I'm interested even more.
Oh, I punted away. And
wow, that's beautiful.
That
textbook.
That was couldn't have been timed more perfectly.
Yeah.
36.5.
Yep. Perfect timing.
That was a number last night that everyone was taking the over, and I kept saying I don't think it's a bad bet, but it's something seems weird, and we didn't hit. I don't know. In this game, it's just
now it's at 35.5. Yeah, I'm not jumping. I don't want to flip the script with my plan. It's okay if the plan that you can't, put it into work. It's fine. I don't want to flip. It would have to be pretty low for me to want to flip.
There we go. Mel says Nate McKinnon is on the ice for warm-ups here. Let's go. Colorado's going to fuck these boys up. Don't matter if he's on or off.
You on the Knights?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big spot for the Knights. Big spot for the Knights. Look, the thing is with the Knights, first and foremost, they're mixing up their lineups tonight. They're mishing and mashing. They're not staying with what they were doing. They got shut out 2 out of 3 games, but they beat Dallas, which was a big game for them to focus on. And then they took their goaltender out. They put T Scrub in there, and now they got Aiden Hill going back in there against a Calgary spot there at home. Calgary's no good at home.
But the most important thing though, the Sharks are playing.
Yeah, that is actually. Yeah, never mind anything else.
Yeah, no, we're not here to all your great hard work. We're just here for the easy stuff. The Sharks are playing, the Knights are playing, the Knights are going to win.
That's a crazy trend.
It's stupid. It really is stupid.
Yeah.
But I bet it.
Yeah, we made a lot of money off it. We're
We
making
did.
money
We
off
made
it like crazy.
a ton of money off it. Couple commas.
They finally lost the 30-0 trend there, where if you're the home dog and you got if you got St. Louis coming into town the next game and you're the home dog this current game, it was 30-0, and it was Toronto that lost to the Chicago Blackhawks. Toronto went up like 3-0, and then the Blackhawks came back and won the game in overtime.
Toronto would be the prototypical team to blow up a friggin' angle like that.
Oh, wouldn't they be?
30-0 trend, and they just shit the bed on it.
I still can't believe they were the favorites to win the Stanley Cup at the beginning of the year. I mean, that's just nuts.
The New York Rangers are now the second best favorited team to win the Stanley Cup.
They're a really good hockey team.
Yeah,
I had 2 on them. I had the Devils and I had the Rangers. Those were the 2 teams I thought would come out and be victorious.
All right, we got our first run from Fields, and it was a legit one.
Is it a good run?
One. Ran for a first down. He'd already run once.
What a good run. Justin Fields for
So we have 2 carries for 18 yards already for Fields.
Okay. We need 9.5. We're on our way.
Oh, I was so proud of myself last night. I had a Bobano remix line for Lamar Jackson. Guess what it could be? It's probably too easy. Lamar Jackson, you are for real.
Oh yeah. Oh geez, yes. Okay.
Very simple. I need to work up to your level, but I'm starting to practice. Okay.
Lamar Jackson, ooh, he is for real. Never meant to throw that pick. He just meant to get a touchdown pass.
Show enough, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I had the opportunity I smoked a big fat blunt with Outcast back in the day. It was a lot of fun.
Actually, I
Big-
smoked a blunt.
Really?
I smoked a blunt with them too. I smoked a
Right?
blunt with them
That's pretty
too.
good.
Did
I
you
was
really?
in the I was in the Le Montrose hotel with them for 5 weeks, and after the whole Bernie Kosar thing that I went through when I was like 11, where my dad wouldn't let me talk to Bernie Kosar, I stopped caring about anybody famous ever. Stopped caring, couldn't care less, and so I just, I was in the hotel with it. That was when I was shooting Underclassmen. It was unwatchable, horrible movie. But it was like the greatest 5 weeks of my life. I'm in the Le Montrose in Beverly Hills for 5 weeks, and 2 of the weeks I only be on set 1 day.
Wow.
It was just, and I would just act. I just didn't care when I walked past them. I just didn't care. I just, not that I didn't care, but I just didn't. I just acted normal. Just didn't, whatever. And then in the 4th week, because I would just go up to the roof and practice dribbling for the movie, and I would just smoke, joint after joint, and so we all stunk like weed nonstop. And then they were just I guess they had the the MTV awards, or MTV something was going on in LA, and they
That's
were
probably
just
it. MTV Awards. Yep.
something like that. They were just sitting there smoking a blunt up where I was practicing my dribbling, and it was cool.
Well, there you go. Nasty Nate. I smoked blunts with almost all of Wu-Tang.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan. 30th anniversary. 30th anniversary of one of the great hip-hop albums ever made last week. Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. It was the 30th anniversary of that album last week.
Jeez, LeBron.
Epic
LeBron
album.
fucking-
Legendary.
Also saw Luda open for Outkast in Albuquerque. It's nice that Andre. I haven't listened. Has anybody listened to what Andre put out? Put out his first music in like 15 years.
Did he? Shit.
It's a flute.
I'll
Yeah,
give
It's
it
a
listen.
flute music.
I'm curious.
So, sorry, say that again, LJ.
It's a flute. He's doing flute.
Yeah, there was like
There's
a
no
45-minute. There's literally like a 45-minute go on the flute, is what I heard. He was rocking that.
That's all it is.
Yes,
Oh no!
Got
No
that from
lyrics
Ron Burgundy.
whatsoever.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, no!
It hasn't popped up on iTunes yet, so
It's all flute music. No.
Yeah, it's all flute, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's flute.
There's some good flute music. Ian Anderson. Come on.
Yep.
He had to have lost a bet to come up with that. I mean, there's no way he did that on his own, did he?
It's a gimmick.
Like, all right,
I mean-
if you lose this bet, you're gonna have to come out with a flute album. And he was like, all right, I'll take that bet. It's a lock. Now he's got a flute.
Oh
album.
no! The flute, man.
Wow. 2-0 Sabres, 3-0 Jackets on the ice. So, wow.
Yeah, let's go, SJ. We're firing, baby. This is looking like a. I don't want to say it. I don't want to be too early to the party here, but we're gonna fuck some bookies tonight.
Oh, that's so funny. Just the flute album. All right, there's a big 4th and 10 here for the Bears.
Yep. And going on 4th down.
Holy
Too
shit.
short to punt,
Wow!
too long to kick it.
There you go.
Wow!
Wow. 1st down and more for Komet.
Wow! Look at Joe Chris. Joe Chris smoked with Met the Cow when we worked at the Statue of Liberty back in '88 before he was Method Man. Oh, that's wild, man.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
I smoked with Devin Adu before.
Yeah, and sorry, Smoking Mirrors, giving you a shout out. LJ, you cashed the first quarter under.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
There we go.
Start off the night with some money. Now I got some money to play with. Now let's look at this total. 36.5. Juice to the under. I may want to take a shot at that. Because I don't see no scoring in this game.
I think they'll be scoring. I mean,
Not to hit 40.
if they can hold the Bears to a field goal here, I mean, obviously that's a problem, but Bears are in business.
The
Back in business.
Is
Speaking
Bladder
of
back
the
in the net
Bears-
for the Flames? Is that true?
It's supposed to be
maybe?
Markstrom. No, it's supposed to be
Yeah, I thought it was
Markstrom.
Markstrom too. Vladder went out there and got fucking shelled the other night. That's
It's
huge.
I saw Markstrom confirmed, unless there's a late injury or something.
I'm going to go again because it might be the difference between 1 and 2 units. Oh yeah, it's confirmed. It's Vlad in net. Aiden Hill likely. Daniel Vlad.
Oh, damn, that's it. Must not be feeling well, Markstrom, because it was supposed to be him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't been as good this year, Vladar. Not at all. Yeah.
Maybe
Oakland University beats Xavier on the road as 15-point dogs.
Guess who had Oakland? This guy.
Did you have the money line or the
win outright? But
yeah, I had the points. I took the points.
Yeah, I had the points.
Oakland's a good team. Greg Campy, man. Don't sleep on that guy. He's a good coach.
Yeah, Xavier's going to have a down year too, I think.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the Vegas is only minus.
I love this time of year in college basketball. This time, right after Thanksgiving, you get all these big dogs against these sleepy, big Power 5 home teams.
Yep.
Great spots. Yep.
Not yet, SJ. I'm interested. I mean, I think that. Do you trust the Vikings' red zone offense has become? Oh, sorry, red zone defense has been a little better of late. So then the question is, do you trust the Bears' red zone offense? I mean, I don't think this is a bad time at all to take the over, but if they're held to a field goal, then you'd be kicking yourself. If you score a touchdown, I think you're in business at 36.5. I think you're in business at 36.5. I kind of do. You need a 2017 final.
A tremendous job in keeping this team.
Shut up, Joe Buck.
17. They've gone 5-1 over the first.
What was that? Where's it coming from? Oh.
Is that the flute album?
Joe Buck's flute album.
Flute album. I had no idea that's what he put out. That's too funny. Fucking flute album.
Good old Joe Buck.
Gotta use the restroom, boys. I'll be right back.
I was going to say easily Komet's gone over his receiving yards. It's easily. Oh.
Yeah. This is a 3rd and 4, and you think this could be 4 down territory early?
About 3rd and 4 right now. You're not I think when you're this close, you got to try to get. Like if it's third, if it gets to let's say it's 4th and 4, kick the field goal. If they lose yards, definitely kick the field goal. But if it's like 4th and 2 or 1, they pick up a couple here. I think I'd be tempted to go for it. Defense was good for Chicago on that first drive. They got after Dobbs.
Wow, I'm happy I didn't move on it, man. Game Over Bob says nobody going to score. All under.
Wow, what a stand! Yeah, I think they're going to kick it.
I think General Zod, Kevin O'Connell, is is more conservative than we've seen him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the other side. Uberflus. Never mind.
Chicago. Yeah, Eberflus. Yeah, they are. They're tribe called questing this drive. Can they kick it? Yes, they can. Can they kick it? Yes, they can. They are.
I've total at 34.5. God, that's low.
Yeah, if Santos doesn't make this, we've got problems. Come on, for LJ here. Let's go.
God, that's low. It's so low, man. I mean, the Bears have been moving the ball with ease.
Yep.
Just inability to.
He should have that prop already.
I think they've been getting to Fields quite a bit. He's under duress almost every time. He's just escaping it. Can he do that all night? I don't know.
That's low, man. All right, I'm in.
Yeah, Al Cervic. That's what I said. Ian Anderson.
All right, I just moved on my first live bet of the show over 34.5. I didn't want to do it, but that's very low. And we haven't seen the Vikings do anything, and I know that the Bears defense is improved, but it's still the worst 3rd down defense in the league, the worst red zone defense in the league.
Vikings ain't had the ball. They had a chance to do nothing.
Yeah, it's an emergency
series, right?
Emergency absence for Markstrom. They got Dusty Nickel as an emergency E-bug goalie backing up Dan Vladar tonight.
I'll stop talking about it. I'm just going to keep fucking hitting it. Oh, this could get bad.
Just unloading on the Vegas Golden Knights here. Yeah.
I like them at minus 113. And that was when I thought Markstrom was going to be in goal. Okay.
Illness for Markstrom. Not an injury, illness. Yep.
Fuck him. Hopefully he gave it to some of the guys on the team too.
COVID outbreak for the Calgary Flames.
There's up here, like all of Ella's school sick. Half her class wasn't in.
Going around. Yeah, the illnesses are going around everywhere. Look at me for crying out loud. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fucking great if we saw guys puking on the bench. Let's go. Let's go, Vegas. I like it. Vegas is looking to change things up. They're trying to mix and match. They're ready to roll.
Well, we think they're ready to roll. Let's hope they're ready to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But their defense is solid. I mean, they're not getting blown out. So it's like, here we go. We got their number one goalie in. We got sickness rolling around Calgary right now. Come on.
Yep. Get her done. Yep. 100%.
Nice. Off to grab a bottle. Got our next guest ready to roll here shortly. Now he's losing his voice.
No, I've been there.
So we can't expect pure mayhem out of him.
Well, I'll make it up. My voice is back. It was gone.
We have a question. We have a question to Bobano and Mike, who've capped it. I did not. I took the day off. It says, how do y'all feel about Vegas minus 1.5 plus 200?
I mean, go ahead, Bobano, if you want to go jump in first.
Yeah, I mean, I like Vegas in the game already at money line. I didn't take the puck line, but if you want a little extra value, sure, I wouldn't object. I think they win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I just the problem for me with the money or with the puck line is, they do have 2 goals in their last 3 games, so it's not like they're going out there with an abundance of scoring. They're mixing the lines up, so that should create some chemistry. They got Wild Bill's going to be back out there with his boys, so there's going to be some chemistry going. They're going to have some fun, I think, with what's going on tonight. But I don't know. I just think at minus 115, minus 120 for Vegas. It's important to cash. Is it great to hit the plus 200 or the minus 1.5? Sure. But maybe regulation, maybe that Vegas regulate. Calgary's an overtime team as well. Calgary loves their overtime. Calgary and Dallas. You can get the Vegas Golden Knights in regulation at plus 130. I don't know. I don't want to pull the trigger on the minus 1.5.
I'd like to bring on our next guest here, Mikey, and we can continue this conversation. And SJ, I wouldn't take until we see the Viking. There we go, Madison. There we go. You're going to lose your job if you don't step the fuck up. Let's bring on our next guest, the star of the Razer Sharp Picks channel and a huge star here at Pub Sports Radio, whom we love capping with dearly. Now he's losing his voice, so we can't get. We'll see. And the liquor coats the voice.
Yeah, right? Lubricates the pipes, baby.
Maybe just needs a little sauce. Please welcome Mr. Razer Sharp Picks to the show. Razer, what's good?
What's going on, fellas? Yeah, my voice is pretty much gone, so I'm here to drink. I apologize to all the people who bet the over. I didn't watch the first quarter, so there was no points, but the points are about to start happening. I turned the game on. There's already a field goal. There's going to be some more points in this game. Get ready. We're taking a shot every time. Cheers to everyone.
Oh my gosh, no shout out tonight. Can't do it.
Not tonight.
No.
Madison just lost me 2 yards.
Shout out to Razer Sharp Picks. He's sick, but he's here showing up, representing. Let's go, baby. Cheers to everybody.
That's not bad, Mike. Holy crap. That's really good.
I've been practicing.
Second best intro, second best shout out. You the man, Mike.
Oh, Jesus.
No,
Just second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, we put
wow.
an end to the second best debate. You got to go back and watch the intro to Last Call, and now you.
Wow, Josh Dobbs interception.
Horrible throw.
There we
Chicago
go.
returning it
There we
inside
go.
the 40.
Chance for more points, baby.
Yeah.
That was a terrible pass.
That was the worst pass he's made here with Minnesota. I don't know what he saw there, honestly.
What was his
I wonder what the
intersection?
flag
Bob?
is.
Did we miss that one?
Oh no.
Flag.
Oh, baby.
What's the flag?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Is it
Well,
after
that's
the
the
play?
stupidity by Chicago to do that. Like, you're in good field position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't want that shit stuff that Jimmy has in his background. So I figured I'd just put up the recent NFC North Division champions. As you can
Let's
see.
get a look. Let's get a look.
A lot of yellow in here. A lot of yellow. I mean, I don't see any Lions in there. The Lions have one good fucking season. Oh, God, they're the fucking best.
Their helmet's finally going to show up on there.
It's about goddamn time.
We think.
God, I forgot they were in our division.
Is it just for taking off the helmet like that? It's broken.
What's broken?
Does it
His
say
helmet.
that in the rule book? You're not supposed to take off your helmet even if it's broken?
It's broken.
Wow.
Yeah, you're still not supposed to take it off though. You got to wait to go to the sideline.
Sideline then and remove it. That's the thing.
Yeah, you got to go to the sideline.
Yeah.
Oh God, that sucks. That
It
hurts.
does.
Our guy Jared Bush, man, 10-team parlay cashes with the Bears money line 8K. 8K on the line.
Fuck, man, what can I get in on these parlays, man? Like, seriously, I would be scared to do a parlay like that. Damn. More power to you, man. More power to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like what if the helmet broke and it was like poking him in his eye? They're like, you can't take the helmet off until you get off the field.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So that's a fair argument right there. Yeah.
What was the game? Was it last week where was it the Chiefs guy that took his helmet off and the refs were
What if
like,
your helmet's on fire? Just for some reason it caught fire. You gotta wait till you get to the sideline. You can burn
We got Mikey P in the house. What up, Mikey P?
Yeah.
Speaking of being on fire, there's our guy Mikey P.
Fire, man. What up, Mikey?
Maybe he has an opinion. Mikey, what happens if your helmet's on fire? Can you take it off? Give us
you gotta wait to the side.
your professional opinion.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
You can't take it off. You can't take it off.
Bang your head against the fucking turf.
Jesus.
Dude, jeez, I mean,
this is one ugly football game.
that's so bad. Ineligible receiver downfield, fucking false start, taking your helmet off, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Total now at 33.5.
Yeah. What a fucking
33.5. Wow.
Still scared.
I know.
That's crazy.
I mean, if it gets under 30 at halftime, is that something, I mean,
yeah.
Are you betting it with confidence?
Oh, it's so ugly. What an ugly play. I mean, this is awful. This is going to set up a punt down to the
nowhere to go there.
4. I just, why would you call that play?
Okay, I got to tip my cap to Brian Flores. Clearly, this guy can coach. Clearly, probably should get a head coaching job again at some point or an opportunity, because what Minnesota's defense has done from the beginning of the season and now the turnaround, the improvement it's pretty stark, pretty amazing.
What's today? You know what? I can be watching this game.
Here we go. All happening. Sixers are putting boots to ass on the Lakers, 97-80, laying a -5. Okay. The Wizards +3 up, 96-83. And the over of all overs, the Pacers Blazers was 240, now 226.5. It's 81-79. We're going to need overtime to get that over.
Yeah, it's slowing down there. Don't like that.
Yep. Don't like.
Did you take a side in that game?
I'm on the Blazers though, but I am on the
too.
over. I'd like to go 2-0. You can't lay double digits with a team like Indiana.
The past couple years, a home team that's favored by double digits that blew out a team the game before by 15 or more points is over 60% to cover the spread.
Wow.
So look for double digit dogs on the road facing a team that blew out a team the night before, the game before.
All right.
I
That's
think
Portland, obviously. Yeah.
Is overtime in play for this game? Is the question.
Hopefully, I mean, for your sake.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about adding it. Let's take a look.
I mean, you get the interception and 3 penalties later.
They went backward on that.
You're on the other side. You're on your side of the field.
Yeah. Talk about not taking advantage of that interception.
Oh, that was just atrocity. Mel would like to hear your take on this wild story going around about Corey Perry banging Bedard's mom.
Charlie's R. He's a Greek last name. It's a long one, but he basically shot it down earlier today, saying it's not that 100% false. All the rumors about that, which I didn't really believe it to be true anyway.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. Jay
Was
Wills,
that roughing the kicker?
Jay Wills, I do NHL Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be back to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as soon as, maybe when the regular season's over in NFL. Nice to see you, Kelly. Great to see you, man.
Yep.
Kelly McInnes, there he is.
There we go.
Joel Embiid got a triple-double. Going into the fourth quarter.
Wow.
They just love.
Will there be overtime in the Trailblazers Pacers game? Is plus 1100.
How was that not roughing the kicker?
That's what I wondered. I wondered. He didn't let him land. It's like, I don't know if that's obviously a rule in basketball, but he was in his landing spot and he landed on his leg or on the player. Oh, good old Ramon.
She is a smoke show, so that automatically adds a little validity to the story for me. For what it's worth.
Also, can we get 3 more likes so I can take another shot?
No.
Pretty please. It's very nice.
225 plus people. I just need 3 of you. Just 3 people.
Should I hit Vegas again? I don't want to get a worse line.
I hammered.
I got 115. I got 115.
Mel says it was the mom strip. Yeah. I didn't even know they had a mom strip. I knew they had a dad strip. I didn't know they had a mom strip, but that's what happens. You bring Milfy Mama on the road, she's gonna get it.
Milfy Mom.
Get it.
Well, that was quick. We're at 117. Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on now.
Good job, Chad.
125, we can take another. 125, we take another. We're at 117.
Yep. Get those likes up.
Woo!
I'm gonna hit it again, Mike. I got a worse line, but it's okay.
Well, it should be a worse line just because of the.
Yeah,
component.
obviously.
Yep.
But I'm gonna take it again.
Well, I'll take it. I'll take it one more time.
No, Corey Perry is not older than Bedard's mom.
No. Not quite.
All right, this is a very important drive for the Purple People Eaters, man.
Wait, does that say Dobbs is 0 for 2?
Yeah.
That's the whole game?
He had the ball.
Yeah, one drive, right?
Check the ball along.
Holy fuck. What the hell happened in the first quarter? Did the Bears have like a 10-minute drive?
Yeah,
they opened
something like that.
Remember?
And then missed a field goal.
Oh, shit.
As Jimmy put it, 9 minutes of nothingness.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
It's basically been 25 minutes of nothingness, 20 minutes of nothingness so far.
Well, the Russians are here. They've been hitting us hard.
I got him.
They've been attacking.
I zapped those Ruskies.
Don't negotiate with terrorists.
What a stupid penalty. The Bears have just been. Oh, and SJ was asking, what I think about moving on the Bears. At what point? I really think, when we're betting live, unless you really, really like what you've seen, you don't take a worse line live. It's just not the right practice. Unless you really, really like what you're seeing and believe there's an angle there. But it's always about if something goes against you, you move on it immediately.
Drake, my favorite thing to bet is a winner. That's the answer to that.
God, those are big hits. The Bears secondary hit hard, man.
They do. Yep. Well, that's what you wanted. That's how you defend now. You don't grab a receiver because you're going to get flagged or hold or any of that. If you can't play the ball, what you do is you hit the receiver as hard as you can and hope you jar the football loose. That's your best path to defend these days as a cornerback.
Well, this is a big 3rd and 5. Nice job, Jared.
Yep. Zion Park, baby.
Who knows those horses?
Where's Razer? We know Zion Park. The old sunny, dusty New Mexico opportunity there at Zion Park. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's this flag for now?
Is this another Chicago penalty to keep a drive alive? It might be.
Keep them going. Let's go. I know a lot of guys hate on these prime times, but let's face facts. This is the new NFL. The NFL shifted. They had a ton of offense the last couple of seasons. Now we're seeing the pendulum swing the other way. We got an opportunity for defense to figure out how to play the game. Refs are also looking out there to get things tightened up a little bit. And this is what we get. This is how these primetime games go. It's not about a shit fest. It's about what happens. And this is what happens.
It's a shit fest every primetime game. Yeah,
really. It's just
the Ravens Chargers. I mean, those are two explosive offenses at times. You wouldn't know it watching that game last night.
The offense ran rampant for 2-3 seasons. They got to tighten it back up. Defense is going to figure out how to play within the rules now.
Yeah.
Well. Live total at 31.5. Vikings driving.
Yeah, they got to make the rules easier for the offenses again the second time now. So.
That's right.
Next thing you know, they'll say the receiver must have a 5-yard head start on every defensive back before the DB can start chasing them.
Big 3rd and 4 here for the Vikings.
Yeah, Joe Chris, Zion's playing, right? That's the big move there. The Pelicans -5 to 6.5. Zion's in.
Yep.
Back-to-back spot. The Jazz just beat them up outright as a dog the last game. It's going to be a Zion spot tonight.
Pelicans first half.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. This is just too much.
That was on the receiver though. That hit him right in the fucking hands.
Tip drill. That's going to happen every time on a tip drill. Yep.
Wow. This is just ridiculous.
What just happened? A pick?
Tip drill interception.
Hit him right in the hands. Fucking missed it.
Great.
Wow. This is just god awful.
Go back to the fucking sideline, dipshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're only up 3-0, dickhead.
Yeah. He was touched. Yeah, he can't. Yeah.
Sorry, that pisses me off. You're up 3-0. You haven't done dick all offensively.
Yeah.
Move on. Doing the skull there.
Hey, that's not the defender's fault. Their offense sucks.
Well, it wasn't that great of a play. It was tipped. You don't. I mean, who fucking cares?
I mean, you score a
Hey, man.
touchdown, you celebrate. You intercept it, you celebrate.
Yeah.
You guys are a
Hey,
bunch
man,
of haters.
that was his second career interception, man.
Well,
Yeah,
he
for
sucks
real.
then.
No,
Good,
celebrate. Like do that stuff. Like, yeah, let's go to the skull stuff. That's too much.
Yeah, it's like when people play the Eagles and they do the bird thing. That shit's stupid as hell.
It's nothing like that, Razer, actually. Birds are the best goddamn team in the NFL.
The Bears?
You live fucking 30 minutes away. Hating on those motherfuckers. Come on.
You said the Bears are the best team in the NFL?
Mike, I'm on your side. I'm talking about when teams play the Eagles and they score a touchdown and they try to mock you by doing the bird. The fuck?
Then what happens? Then you fire up the crowd, and that's what happens.
Same thing with someone pointing to the first down after making a catch down by like 18, 17 points or something. That I hate too. Can't stand that.
Oh, Plus says thoughts on the Seahawks. Are they up to +9 now?
Yeah, the betting markets are crashing on Seattle after that San Francisco debacle.
9. Wow. 9 flat, eh? Wow. It's going to take some more time for me, but
I'm not laying 9 with Dallas in this spot.
Yeah. There's no way I'm doing that, but I don't know if I can get there.
Yeah.
God, this 34.5. I'm surprised they're offering me 58.75 on that.
If it wasn't a primetime game, I'd think we could see some points, but this is primetime games. Overs die.
Wow, this is ugly. This is ugly. I gotta shake this off, man. This is God, 3-0. I needed what up, Keith? Nice to see you.
What up, Keith?
All right, well, let's see if the Bears can do anything.
Well, at least we get to take another shot. We're at 125 likes. Once we get to 150, we can take another.
Let's do it. Thank you guys for supporting this. Maybe we get some excitement here on this drive.
Yeah.
This is ugly.
We're tied at 92 with Pacers and Trailblazers.
All right. Justin Fields has been nice tonight, but that's about it.
Yep.
What was that? That couldn't have been a called run play, could it?
Just as you said.
That was a significant hit that Fields took there, like almost whiplash effect.
That is ugly, ugly stuff. Dennis Garcia says Purdy favored and Hurts building is cute. Let's bring on our next guest. He's already cashed as per usual. Cashed Cole Kmet over 36.5 receiving yards. I imagine that's the only possible thing anyone could have cashed thus far with this horror show. Please welcome a man known for the bombs that he provides. Come to us from the 6, Mr. Spenny. Penny bombs. Spenny, how are you, my friend?
Hey, there he
is. How we doing, boys? How we doing? LJ, Babano, Razer, Dave. How we doing, everybody? How we doing in the chat?
Good to see you.
How we doing tonight? It's been a slow start, obviously, but we got something on the board with Kmet there, and let's see if we can try and get this offense on both sides rolling a little bit.
Yeah, this is
Dobbs. Just that last one was kind of half Dobbs, half Addison. Like it hit him in the hands. It was a little quick and it was a little early, but if it hits you in the hands, man, you should be.
Addison's so he should have caught that. There's no.
It was a laser beam. But he should have caught it though.
Yeah, come on, man. If anything hits you in the hands, you should be catching that shit.
This is
a Chicago drive, just horrible. Yeah.
How low is this going to go, man?
That's what I'm saying. If it gets into 30, are we taking it? I don't know, bro.
It's under. It's going to be. It looks like it'll be a 28.5.
No,
I think there's points in the second half. I would wait, take second half over maybe.
Shout out to Kelly McInnes, man. Kelly McInnes tried to change the vibe in here and bless our action. We love it, Kelly. Respect, my friend. Our guy Kelly McInnes in the house. $20 dono. Kelly's been running real nice.
That's Canadian. That's like 50 US.
50 cents.
Wow, that's a big run back. Is there no flag?
What's the exchange rate right now? Oh,
Not good. I can tell you that. When I just sent you that money, the conversion was like 142 for that 100.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 74. It's 74 cents on the dollar. When I was in Canada 10 years ago or more, it was like 90 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
Telling me 14.
It's gone down 14. Quite a bit.
Yeah,
all right,
it's bad. Right?
I'm a glutton for punishment. I just moved on the over 27.5.
Love it.
That's just come on.
It's just too low.
All right, and I need to walk this off too.
I'm gonna actually put it a little 27. Come on now, 28.
Yeah, I'll put some on that too.
Jesus Christ!
I'm
gonna have to do it too. Like I can't.
Let's go 27 and a half.
Let's
Dirt.
Let's go.
Bottom feeder. Bargain
And
bin.
Kelly just blessed our action with the dono. I mean, the time's right, man.
All right. This is.
Yeah, let's do it. We're all in, gentlemen. We're all in.
We're all at it. 27 and a half. For better or worse. Yeah.
Has it ever
Goal
happened?
by the Rangers as well.
Yeah, they're back in it. Yeah,
all right,
Buffalo.
I'm in. Jesus Christ. What are we doing?
I need to.
Real American on Minnesota first half money line at plus 325. Really, that's a nice number.
The Detroit game is kind of turning into a blowout, but I needed 2 assists from Kyle Kuzma for a triple-double at 30-1. He's fucking so close. See if he gets back out there.
God, this has just been a horror show. Can we get number 2 out there for the Vikings, man? Look at there, Jonathan Yim.
There we go.
Oh, you're a good man. Uncle Jonathan in the house. Look at we got all these guys blessing our act. Why am I so down? Because it's such a shit football game. Let's build up, Jonathan. Thank you, my friend. Great friend.
This is the new norm. This is the new norm of these games, boys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's no one that's been saying for almost 2 seasons that we should be betting unders every single primetime game. No one ever said that.
Oh, God, it's ugly. But Jonathan Yim, Kelly McInnes, earlier, Crystal Craig boosting our feelings. All right, let's turn this around, man.
I don't know why we're not looking at the Vikings here. Let's go. Vikings. Give me that money line. Minus 130 right now. I'm going to take a little Vikings money line. I know.
They've done nothing and they're only down 3. That's probably a positive for them.
Yeah.
Oh, Remmo says bet VGK versus the Flames. You're welcome. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Rem.
Appreciate it, buddy.
That's about to start, by the way, that game. Yep. 9:30, actually, it said, because it's the second half of the doubleheader. Yeah. For hockey night. Monday night hockey night, Sportsnet in Canada.
Well, since Rem likes it, I'm going to follow.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. Finally, someone breaks a tackle.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Well, that helps.
Jordan
Addison now 2 catches for 22 yards.
Beautiful. Perfect.
The rest of the team has caught for 4 yards.
What is that? I think he was 44 and a half. I think he was at.
Oh, they're saying he's down?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's down. He's down. Take it back.
Take it
back.
Oh, can't have anything nice.
I don't know about from a betting perspective.
He's down.
Yeah.
But from a fan perspective, I know Razer will be happy to hear that the one and only NFL bet that I've played this week for the upcoming week is Green Bay. Sunday night against.
I
Kansas.
almost bet that today too.
I
I didn't though. I almost did. It's still sitting at 6.5.
7 down to 6.5. There was some 7s down to 6.5, but 6.
I stared at that all day too, and I was like, God, what? It just feels. It scares me. It just. Shout out to our guy Mitch Fearing, tailed LJ in that first quarter under 7. Got to give some back good look.
Yes, baby.
Yep.
You're a good man, Mitch. You're a good man. Mitch Fearing, Jonathan Yim, Kelly McKinnon boosting our spirits.
Yeah, Mitch Fearing, shout out to you. $20 dono. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
Cheers.
what a great group, man.
And I think it's American, which is huge.
And Chicago dropped a pick 6. Unbelievable.
Ugh.
This is a fucking circus.
This is unbelievable. Like, just catch the ball, man, and you're gone. There's green between you and the end zone.
Dobbs is just trying to give it away tonight.
Oh my goodness.
I think both teams are allergic to scoring tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
my
got the memo.
goodness.
It's prime time. It should be an under.
He's absolutely gone if he catches that, secures it. Oh, my goodness.
Well, we all know that we don't. There's still 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Is there a chance that Nicholas Earl gets screwed on his first half under?
What's the
I
first half under?
No clue. I don't even look at it.
Oh,
It had to have been like higher. It had to have been like 20.
21 and a half or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
He'll be good.
Yeah, I think he's safe to be safe on that one.
Well, never say never.
No, that's true.
Wow, this is just an abomination.
I would love to see 3 touchdowns in 3 minutes.
That would
That'd be
fun.
wonderful.
I wouldn't, but it would be hilarious.
Bunch of one-play touchdowns.
Crazier things have happened. I mean, the other day, people were had the Pacers over, and they had a 50-point middle. They took 300, and they pushed because it went way over 300. Yeah, when you have a 50-point middle in a total in any sport, you'll never see that again in your lifetime ever.
It's crazy. He could have under 4.5 first half and still cash.
You ever had a bet where the team total was in football was half a point and you sweat it out to the end? I've been there this year. ECU versus Michigan.
Yeah.
Kicked a field goal in the first game of the season.
If you bet long enough, you'll go through it.
Yeah.
We might get a 17.5 second half number. So let's hang out. Let's hang tight.
26.5 is the total.
The total, yeah, it dropped to 25.5. So people at least started betting that over. Director 97 joined us on the over 27.
See where it's going to bottom out of here at halftime. Do we really think Chicago's going to score on this drive?
No. Well, if they don't, then it won't have bottomed out yet at total.
Chicago had a couple of decent drives this first half, but we're able to move the ball a bit, but just need to get in scoring position.
God, I mean, that pick 6 changes everything.
Yeah. It was right in his hands, too. All you got to do is secure the ball and run.
Wow. Just a debacle.
Yeah, Gagnon says Dobbs is finding out it's tough when you and your running backs can't rush. You know, the number one rushing defense in the NFL right now is the Chicago Bears. It was the Eagles. Now it's the Bears. Yeah, forces them to have to pass.
All right. Well, that helps a bit.
Moore again.
That's a big play.
There you go. There's a good, for Moore.
Okay.
Not gonna
So
get
Moore now is 4 receptions for 42 yards.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Let's go, Moore.
Perfect.
Get it going, baby.
Keep going.
Again, what do you think
More.
about that? The Niners minus 2.5 against the Eagles. How do you feel about the Niners favorites?
I love it. I don't understand. Go ahead. Take it. Take the favorite.
God.
Why would you take the favorite? It's enough. It's enough already. Don't make any sense. I don't know. Is it hate? I don't understand. All these fuckers do is come back and win. Slap you in the face. You're gonna fucking take. All right, go ahead.
Eagles are 10-1, 5-0 at home. They're getting points.
Points at home, yeah.
It's crazy.
But I do still think San Francisco's a little better team. So I don't think I'll be betting that game, bottom line. I'm not Philly at home as a dog is not the value for me to go against them. So
the best read I read today was San Fran has to play it kind of one way. They want to dictate the way the game's gonna go. And when they can't read and react. And the Eagles have shown they can read and react. They almost don't give a fuck what happens.
Good second half team.
They just want to come back.
True. Yep.
But
from a situational standpoint, you talk about a spot that would be triple circled on one team's schedule. This is that spot.
Gotta be the Niners, for sure.
Yeah. They're going to still feel deep down inside. Now, I don't think they would have won even if Purdy didn't get hurt in that NFC Championship game, but they're going to use that mantra that, hey, our quarterback got hurt in that game.
Yeah.
Things could have been different.
Our quarterback's a giant pussy, but he's back and we're ready to roll. Let's go. Sorry, 49. Jimmy, I know you're a 49ers fan. But,
if you look at the quarterback comparison, Purdy, 19 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Hurts, 18 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Purdy, MVP.
Colorado's goal. You're fucking shenanigans.
I haven't capped that game yet, but something tells me this is going to be the worst game to play.
Stir it up, baby. Churn that butter.
Little darling.
That's going to be the worst game to bet on the board.
You don't need to ask me who I'm going to be on. Yeah. Matter of fact, I might start blocking people that ask me who I'm on. Colorado's up 1-0, though. Avalanche get that early goal out there. Ryan Johansson, 1-0. Colorado Avalanche. Let's go, baby.
Ooh. There's almost as many points in that game as there is in this football game.
Oh, stop. No. Stop. No. Shenanigans. Get out of here. Get out of here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that Chicago dream died for points on that drive. Yeah.
These teams.
We got an opportunity here. We still got this first half. Minnesota -1.5. We're going to need a touchdown. Let's go.
Yep.
No, what I look forward to most about this next weekend is when they start talking about all the penalties the Niners got, and the Eagles were just the refs' favorites. Yep. Go ahead.
I mean, I did see Allen's jersey get torn.
Yeah. There were some brutal calls against Buffalo, but at the end of the day, they had the field goal in the overtime. You got to stop them. You just got to make a stop on defense.
They got penalties in overtime. They got penalties in the fourth quarter, and they still couldn't get the job done. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I don't know why everyone hates him. It's amazing. I guess America.
I don't think anyone hates the Eagles. No one hates the Eagles. I don't see that.
They're not America's team, but they are America's team. So
they're not America's team. There's only one team that can be, and it's silly that they are. But what?
Yeah.
Actually, for years and years, Packers fans were saying, "Why aren't we America's team?" Remember that, Razer?
Yeah.
Because we are American team. We own our fans own the team and blah 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 and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Anyone in America can own the Packers. We're America's team.
I don't think anyone just likes
Sixers, baby. Let's go, Smoke. Let's go, baby. We're running hot tonight. I feel like this is gonna be a good night. We're on our way. Jacqueline's here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jacqueline. Let's go.
Okay.
Get a drive going here. Something.
Oh,
Sixers
man.
44 points. 44 points.
Just horrific. Horrific. But we have our next guest ready to join us. And we've been sparked by the chat. The chat has been wonderful. Thank you to Crystal Craig, Mitch Fearing, Jonathan Yim, Kelly McInnes for the donos to try and spark something. Our next guest may be able to spark something. Maybe we'll find the perfect bet here at halftime as well. Please welcome from Ocala, Florida, by way of New York City, our leader right now. Now, I haven't done the stats. I haven't done the stats from this past week, but coming into this week, our leader in NFL Pub Up. Please welcome the Big Ragoo to the show. Doc, how are you?
What's happening, guys?
There he is.
I actually what's happening, Mikey M? You running hot tonight, my guy? Razer, Babano, Spenny, my favorite guy, Bombs, Dave in the middle, LJ. What's happening, my brother?
It's great to see
How we
you,
doing?
Doc.
How we doing? We're good to see you, my guy.
Yeah, you guys did good on the show. I was watching you guys this Sunday, traveling a little bit, but everybody have a good Thanksgiving. Everybody doing well.
Yeah,
I made
man.
2 units on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Hopefully
still
make
eating
2 more
leftovers.
tonight.
Was that a catch?
Pre-game,
Yeah.
pre-flop, I have the under. I went back to our usual unders, right, Dave? I had to do that.
Does the
Especially
Pope shit in the woods?
Fucking A. And then I
Who the
took
hell caught that?
I had a little prop. I got involved in the prop a little bit tonight. So, and I was watching this because this guy averages like 2 catches a game, roughly. Mooney under 20.5 yards and receiving plus 130. I know
Yeah,
they had a big throw
I like
earlier. That would have put a dent in that, but we'll see if they come back to
He
it
gets like
tonight.
one kind of deep catch usually, especially with Fields. I feel like Fields doesn't go to him nearly as much. Bajan was looking for him more than Fields usually does. So
yeah.
I
got a 6-legged bullshit quarter unit play. Oh, I put it on Twitter.
Don't look now, but that total's at 28.5.
Vikings are driving, baby. Let's go, Vikings.
moving, yeah.
Get one of them tutters. Let's go.
Yeah. I think on my prop bet, the stupid one I played, I think I got like I got the kicker for the Vikings 7.5 points. All right. What else I got on that? I got under in the
Still
game.
time for that.
24.5 yards. I don't think he's going to get there tonight. And I got Hawkinson, which is how many yards Hawkinson got so far? He ain't got too many, does he?
Nothing. I don't think really.
Yeah, so they're struggling. And I got the Bears plus 3.5. And I got Osborne. Some shit on him too. But
they're going to call a PI?
What?
Are they?
I was
There's a
just thinking,
flag.
wow. I was like, God, that's great.
No
defense.
PI there.
That was good defense. There was no PI.
Yeah.
Pass interference, defense. Holy shit! What a gift!
Wow.
What a gift!
Let's go, baby. Let's
all I could think
go,
was,
boys. Sorry, Jimmy.
I mean, I love it, but it was. I don't think that was pass interference.
all I could think was, let's see it in slow mo, because I was like, man, that isn't Kyle Gordon and Brisker both playing so well.
No, he hooked his arm.
He hooked his arm. Okay, my bad. That's right call. Hooked his arm.
Yep, you got it right.
You couldn't see it from our vantage point.
No.
Yep.
All right. Live total up to 31.5.
There we go. That's big now. Yep.
Let's get some points.
What do you got going on the total?
Yeah, it'll drop like a stone.
I live bet at 34.5 like an ass clown. Yeah. Then we all live betted together at 27.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to middle it.
They're at the 13-yard line now.
Well, there's a holding. There's a holding penalty. So
yeah.
There's
big
coming
time.
Back.
And he's under pressure. Yeah. And I don't know what Dobbs.
First touchdown props are still alive. Let's go.
Yeah, they're going to be still alive in the second half.
Yeah. What are they pointing the other way for?
Got this one coming. Let's go.
There's something else going on.
Yeah, I don't know what they're pointing the other way for.
Are they discussing 2 fouls on the defense?
Intentional.
I was thinking it could be intentional grounding too, but I don't.
Intentional dickheading.
Holding on the offense is declined. Intentional grounding. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll accept that one. Yep. And loss it down. Yep. Second and whatever. Forever.
Just go down. I don't know why these guys need to.
Ooh, the Sabres are up 4-1. Put the boots to the Rangers' ass.
Yeah.
So, Jimmy, I think tomorrow I'm going to book my flight for San Antonio.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I would like to get after that as well. That's great news, Doc.
Get those flights in. Yep.
Get them while they're cheap. Yeah. Oh, that's exciting news, Doc.
Yeah, I was talking to Kelly and I said, you know what? I was looking at the month of March, and that's perfect timing because I think the Sweet 16 is the following week, which I normally try to make it to Nevada, so I won't have any conflicts there.
We'll be there for rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Good stuff. Oh, he got away momentarily.
Wow. That's the time to throw the ball away. You dipshit.
Yeah.
What are you holding on to it for?
Gosh.
Come on.
3rd and 24.
The field goal for Greg Joseph isn't going to be a gimme.
No.
Yeah.
We're
Trying to get a
touchdown.
greased pig. Look at that.
We're getting a touchdown here. Let's settle down.
What, on 3rd and 20, whatever? Oh, boy. That's optimism.
Well, it's you know we're talking. You know you're talking
to Joseph.
You know you're talking.
Bama scored on a 4th and fucking 40 or something,
Yeah,
or the hell it was, for a game-winning touchdown.
That was incredible.
Did you see the tweet somebody put out there? They cashed out that Auburn to win $10,000 to win $57,000. Cashed out Auburn money line right before the fucking Bama comes back and scores that touchdown. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of stuff you love to see.
I think you free should get coach of the year in college.
Investing on cashing out. Is that what we call it?
That was a huge cash out.
Nobody.
That was the right play
Auburn
in
to
terms
do
of
what they
cash
did
out.
this
There
year.
was only a couple grand left off.
Yeah,
the
it was a
table.
great game by Auburn, man. Great game by Auburn.
Yeah, the whole season for them. I mean, they're bowl eligible. They only had, I think the win total was like 2.5. So they definitely, I want to say overachieved, but I mean, it's not surprising with you freeze, to be honest with you. But definitely exceeded a lot of expectations early on.
Yeah, they had an okay year, Auburn. Better than people would have thought.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Still a bad loss with New Mexico State, but to bounce back and do that well in the Iron Bowl was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every team has, not every team, but most of your above average teams have that one game where, like, where'd that come from?
I think New Mexico State's got what it takes to be giant killers to Liberty, honestly, this week in the conference championship.
Yeah, I like New Mexico State. I like what they're doing.
They're doing
Jerry Kill's still coaching that program too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
isn't Nasty Nate's nephew or something? Is that New Mexico?
Yeah,
or
he's
New
a tight
Mexico
end
State?
there, and he's a quality tight end.
And he's good. Yep.
Yeah. We'll be right back. We'll get some ice in my drink for the halftime break.
Don't sleep on that game. Everyone's going to be talking Oregon, Washington on Friday night. That's sneaky game, Liberty and New Mexico State. It's a good football game. That'll be a better football
what's
game.
your early number on that?
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
What's the line, Ian? You remember?
Oh, for the Liberty this week, Liberty's 10.5 favorite. Yeah.
Oh.
Because they've been crushing teams, and although a lot of them have been pretty bad teams, they've been beaten down. Yeah.
Nick, you almost didn't get it again. It was close.
Oh well. I didn't realize that Powell cashed already yet. I had Brandon Powell for receiving yards. He's at 28. I had him at over 22.5, so he cashed already.
Yeah, I think he got it on that one catch he had on that last drive.
Yeah, so perfect. We'll take that. Beautiful. All right, we got 2 on the board. Still got Moore and Addison left.
Problem is, I have some touchdown props, and I don't know if
Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. You always know I got a bunch.
Thought we'd have some tonight in this game.
Never learn, Spenny, on these primetime games. Take the
I'll always take them. I still always, even if it's an under game, I still cash in at least 1 or 2 every game. So
I know you do.
Plus all my other props, so I'll take it. I should be cutting them down a little bit though.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Just pick your spots. The yards props have hit, and the interception props have hit. I mean, there's been a lot of props that we've all hit. You know, like
I would look. I would definitely. I was trying to look at a sweet under rushing yard prop here, but both of these teams, like I think Minnesota's like 2.6 yards per carry average, and then the Bears are like 3.6, 3.5, something like that. So you knew they're gonna have to make the ball move through the air somehow. That's what a bigger. So I would look under rushing props and over passing props, but it doesn't look like a whole lot of anything right now.
6 points. 6 points. Well, let's take a look at the opportunities here for us. Wow. Just a ugly half of football. For the live player props, Joshua Dobbs 188.5 passing and Fields 236.5. So they're saying Fields won't throw another for 100 yards in the second half. Justin Fields rush yards 44.5. I mean, it's only 8 off of the 52.5 that I have in my SGP. Madison is at 26.5. So that's all down. From a player receiving yards, Mooney at 9.5 yards. DJ Moore 73.5. Then for the Vikings, they don't have anybody over 33.5. That's TJ Hawkinson, who's at 0.
Wow.
That's wild. We're talking about a Minnesota Vikings offense that is throwing for 64 yards at this point. And Hawkinson, who's had 0 catches on 1 target, is the highest expected.
I'm taking Ty Chandler over 4.5 receiving yards live -115.
Wow.
I think he's the better catching back, and the Bears are good against the run, but they have actually allow one of the near top receiving yards to running backs. So I think they need to start getting this ball out a little bit quicker, get the running backs here involved in the passing game like the Bears had a little bit earlier. So I like Ty Chandler over 4.5 receiving yards.
It's a good live look, and I agree with that sentiment because Madison costly fumble against Denver last week, and then Chandler comes in a little bit more after that, and he's catching every pass thrown to him. He's got good burst when he's handed the ball to. And I think, they soured on Madison a little bit. And I think Ty Chandler, if he keeps playing well, is going to push him for more reps, more carries.
Yeah, well, O'Connell even said that Ty Chandler's their most explosive back that they have. So I think that they definitely are going to keep trying to use Chandler as much as possible.
Wow. Justin Fields interceptions plus 250. Joshua Dobbs interception plus 235.
There we go.
Dobbs almost threw another one. I wouldn't be surprised at either one of them. You can take them both.
High.
They're going to be throwing too. There's no way they're going to run the ball.
Yeah, they're putting the ball up.
They have like a combined 50 or 70 rush yards between both the teams. It's bad.
The Chicago Bears team totals at 11.5. Vikings team totals at 13.5.
I figured the Vikings between 11 and 13 points second half.
Jimmy, I cashed Powell receiving yards too. I didn't realize that he had that 28-yard reception, so he cashed as well.
Oh, nice job, man.
So we got 2 on the board. Need some touchdowns here though.
Yeah.
Wow.
And actually, DJ's in a good spot because I think I have him in 60. 61.
All right, I got 2 spots I'm jumping on here. I took Josh Dobbs over 30.5 pass attempts. It's -115. I got the over 30.5 for Josh Dobbs. He's sitting there with 14 in the first half. So, a little over the same thing in the second half is fine with me. And then I did take it's juicy. Might not be a fan favorite, but the Vikings -165 on the money line. And hear me out with this thing here. The Vikings -2.5 is -135. I'd rather fuck around with those points and say, screw them. Let me get 30 cents more. I'm going to take that Vikings money line. It's juicy. I don't like that it's juicy, but I'm going to take it anyways. I'm going to go ahead.
So you got Dobbs over 30.5 attempts and Vikings -2.5?
No, I'm going to take the money line for the Vikings. I'm going to pay the
what is the money line?
-165. -2.5 is -135. The money line is -165. I mean, I know it's juicy, but it just doesn't make sense not to take that extra 30 cents and get rid of those 2.5 points.
Razer has moved live on the over 26.5. Razer, you want to touch on it?
Yeah, I just think there's going to be some scoring finally. There should be 3 touchdowns, so I think there's going to be 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, should have jumped on Fields. Pre-game was 19.5 was total attempts pass. He's already got.
And even
20.
if the offense doesn't score, I think there might be a defensive touchdown.
God, how different would this game look if that had have come to fruition? Each team had a chance at pick six. Ugly.
Black and blue game, man.
Yeah, my 34.5, they're offering me 34.72 on that $100 bet. On my 27.5, they're offering me 72.73. I don't, yesterday at halftime we talked about Eckler, right? Eckler had fumbled the ball. He looked bad, and it was pretty. I felt pretty confident that he was going to show us something in the second half. Here, who has looked bad? Joshua Dobbs has looked bad, but I don't know. I mean, like we keep talking about when's he going to turn into a pumpkin. I don't, Hawkinson has 0 receptions, so you could think that he would step up. I mean, the over 4.5 receiving yards for Chandler available here at Bet37 -115. That makes sense.
Yep.
I don't know though. For me, I don't see anything really jumping out at me from player prop market. Dave, is there anything you're looking at right now?
No, I kind of like the Vikings team total over 13.5, but it could land right on 13 and then still cover even. There's nothing I love, so I'm not moving. I already have the middle on the pre-flop under and then live over with Razer, so I'm going to stand pat, I think.
LJ, is there anything you're looking at?
No, I agree with Dave. I'm just going to stay on my total, So let's see if we can cash a middle.
Yeah. God, it's amazing that only 3 more points were scored after we made that bet on the over 27.5, and it's only dropped a point. 26.5, it's plus money to the over here. It's at 365. It's a plus 100 to the over.
I like
the
that.
Bears money line plus 120. Vikings here is minus 150.
I think I come up a half a point short. I like the 29.5, but I think it lands on 29, close to that. I think plus 190, I think it was, or 170. Let me see. On the alternate total. Yeah, plus 170, 29.5. That's a stretch. That might be a stretch.
Three touchdowns and a field goal. It's not like, could happen.
I'm saying 3 touchdowns. They ain't put 1 up yet.
Yeah.
Half the game.
What about first touchdown score?
These things take a second. They take a new life.
Yeah, that's right. First touchdown score.
Like this, though, man. They just we've been down this road before.
I'll take a.
Who gets the ball?
First touchdown.
Who gets the ball to start second half?
Looks like the Bears are going to get the ball to start this thing off here.
Okay.
Big shout out to the Cheshire Cat. Just sec. I
would take Komet.
$10 dono.
Komet Fields.
Sorry, just a sec, Spenny. Cheshire, thank you, man.
Yep.
Thank you for the support, and we love you, man. Thank you. Trying to get some excitement in this 3-3 fucking bum fight. Thank you, Cheshire. Spenny, sorry, take it away, my man.
No. I was just saying, if I were to take a first touchdown for the Bears, it'd probably be Fields or Komet.
Oh, it looks like I'm off here. The chat saying the Vikings are getting the ball. How did I miss that?
Vikings get the ball? Then yeah, I would.
Vikings are getting the ball. Yep.
I'd go Addison or Powell. Those are my guys I have for touchdowns anyway. So Powell's at plus 500 anyway for any time. So
I got 2 first touchdown scores. I'm going to go TJ Hawkinson and I'm going to go DJ Moore. Give me those 2 guys. They're both plus 1,300, 13-1. Give me those 2 guys, Hawkinson and
that's pretty good odds, yeah.
DJ Moore. Those are 2 guys I like to begin with the game. So let's go.
They got to put the ball up.
Both teams to score 10 points each. the over 22.5. Justin Fields over 44.5 rush yards. What could I add to this? I guess obviously pick a side.
Right.
Live SGP for the game like this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The mad science experiment.
I love it.
Threading that needle,
You
baby.
gotta love it, man.
Love it.
I guess I could just drop that.
Yeah.
Or put my boy Chandler in it.
The problem
you
is
already got Fields.
and I've got Madison from an earlier SGP. All right, I'm gonna do this one. But should I? Is Fields even make sense here? He hasn't had that. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drop this. It's just 2-1. Oh shit! I gotta do it on my phone.
Yeah, good old bet 365. Stupid bet authenticator crap drives me insane.
It's terrible. It's awful. It's embarrassing.
And half the time when I open the app the first time, it doesn't even work. I got to close it immediately right away. Open it again right after. Like, it's just so brutal.
And I love Bet 365, but that's an embarrassment. That's the
No,
only
I love, like, before it all became all, legal and all this crap, like, it was a great app. It was, it's the only thing I used. It was perfect.
Oh, they're boosting.
Wow. Speaking of the devil, look who it is, Mr. Madison with a big run.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, they're giving me a boost up to what? Let me just see. Okay. What? Why they?
Rushing yards first half 20 for the Vikings. Last play 21.
There you go. Big run.
More rushing yards in one play than the whole first half. And Dobbs is crunched.
And nearly all of it is taken back with the sack.
Oh, they didn't give it to me.
Yeah, because the second half started, I think, probably, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, because they're moving the ball.
Yeah.
God, I was slow on this. Oh, shit, sorry. All right, fuck, I didn't get it in.
Here we go. Minnesota doing what Minnesota does. Let's go.
So what did Madison get to? 3 carries for 27 yards. So he's... Oh, but I'm not going to get to that stupid team total.
Tipped and caught by Hawkinson.
Hawkinson, whatever it takes, catch those fuckers. Let's go.
Shout out to Drinking Hand. Nice to see you, man.
Here we go.
Let's see what we get for that.
Yep. Somebody needs a cocktail and has to take a piss. I'll be right back, boys.
There you go. All right.
I love how he said somebody.
Yeah, we got to guess.
Yeah. Oh, here they are.
I took the plus 575. I got Komet passing TD by Fields and over 6.5 points in the third quarter.
Who's got 2 thumbs, needs a drink, and needs to take a piss? This guy.
It's a Bears parlay, basically. Komet catches a touchdown and cashes.
Dude, the Vikings offensive line is fucking shit.
Will there be a touchdown, says Director 97.
Yeah, will there?
Well, let me see what this... If they're going to punt it...
Oh, God.
Then let's see what this would offer me.
Oh, did he stick his? No, they're not.
4th and 7, but they went for it, but short.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
They actually went for 4th and 7, but didn't get it.
In a game where no one's doing anything, why would you do that?
Yeah,
that
makes no sense. Spark something, maybe.
O'Connell's desperate to get the offense going, but it's not like they're moving it on you.
Did you see the stretch though? You guys
Well,
don't.
I should review. I don't know.
I thought he stretched for it.
He stretched, but was he out or in? That's the question. Yeah, when he stretched it. That's gonna be one of those deals because they called it short. They may not have enough to overturn it, but
are they reviewing it? Did he throw the flag?
I
don't think he did.
They went to commercial, but no. Yeah, you're right. There's got to be challenge. It's not an automatic review.
Yeah. Well, we saw two really stupid non-challenges by Harbaugh last night when both of them would have been fourth downs. Then he challenges that stupid pass that was most obviously a backward pass. It was fine. Yeah.
I just don't understand why it's 3rd and 7. You run out and you cut over 5 yards. Why not go the 7 yards and then cut? Why cut short of the first down? You need 7.
I know they
that's probably how
like you have to understand where the sticks are at that point and hit the sticks, right?
Yep.
They get in grind in their head. It's like, okay, 5 yard out, and it's like, okay, no, you got to look where the fucking sticks are and get to the sticks, man.
They would boost me up to $80 for a same game parlay. So I just bet it. I took the oh wow, they're actually offering me some on that one. I just bet it. It's the over 21.5. Justin Fields over 45.5 rush yards, and both teams have scored 10 each. And so they would give me a bonus up to 80. So
what do you mean Justin Fields over 45? Rushing?
45.5 rush yards.
Yeah. That was my pregame. I had that too.
All right. Okay, well, I'm in business, man.
What's he got right now? Is he minus?
21.
He's got 21.
He's their leading rusher.
All
right. And they're now offering me something after that Madison run, even though need the Bears to
So I got
score 2 touchdowns in a field goal.
I'm sorry. I got 24.5 yards.
I think
I got Hawkinson 49. That's what's killing me right now. I got Hawkinson 49.5. I got over Joseph 7.5 points. I got the Bears plus 3.5. I got under 43.5, and I got Osborne for a touchdown. Is he even fucking playing tonight?
They haven't really seen Osborne too much.
Watching.
Yeah, he's got maybe one target, maybe.
I'm saying, my luck, I'd probably play him. He wasn't even fucking starting.
Yeah, Dobbs likes Powell a little bit more. Then Osborne has a little bit better rapport with them, but still, obviously, all three of them could, Addison, Powell, or Osborne, either one of them could score.
So that's still live. That's like plus 7,500, that one.
All right. Well, we're in business. I'm going to let the rest of the play out. We have a question from Cam Raphael. Ragu, why don't we throw it your way? Who do you think makes the college football playoffs?
All the undefeated fucking teams. Good question. It's wide open now. If Bama beats Georgia, which they can, they get in, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think we're going to see then you're going to have the case for Michigan come back up again, or Ohio State. Ohio State's, I think they're going to pretty much be done. Probably the winning. I'd say if Washington wins, they're definitely going to go, right? They're still ranked 4. If FSU finishes out undefeated, I think they go. And I think one rep from each conference will go. ACC, SEC, Pac-12, and the Big Ten. The best 4 teams, whoever comes out of those conference championships, are going to be going to the playoff.
Because even if you have a Texas 1-loss team, any of those 1-loss teams, I think you give the nod over Texas. That's the only Big 12 school that's
it's a timely thing there, though. Even though Texas beat Bama early on, they take down the number 1 team. You got to put them in.
Yeah.
If they are number 1, is Georgia number 1 right now? Or are they number 2?
Georgia's number 1. Yeah.
Georgia's number 1.
Number 1, yeah.
Georgia, Michigan, Washington, Florida State, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas.
Yeah, and then Bama.
Yeah, there's all the 1-loss and better teams.
Yeah, if Bama wins, you got to put them in.
I say there's going to be 2 1-loss teams and 2 undefeated teams.
But even if
you want to,
yeah, well, yeah, no, yeah, it's true.
You want to do that bet again, Razer? Bama going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
How'd that work out last year?
Yeah, if they beat Georgia, they will.
They will actually. I agree with that.
It makes sense. I think at this point it would be Georgia, FSU, Washington, and Michigan. But again, yeah, if Bama wins.
Georgia's the only team I think you can safely say is still in with a loss this weekend. I think they're the only one.
I don't know. I think Michigan doesn't have an. Oh yeah, Michigan's playing in the
Iowa.
Iowa's not gonna beat them.
If Oregon loses this week, they're out of the playoff. If Washington even loses, they could be out of the playoff.
Yeah.
Because
if Washington loses, they're definitely
Florida
out.
State, without a doubt, if they lose, they're out of the playoff. Yeah.
Especially without their quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in trouble a little bit. I mean, Tate, Rodemaker looked really lost that first half.
He did. Yep.
So
really
Oregon beats Washington, Bama beats Georgia. Who makes it?
Let's go.
The Pac-12 doesn't get a spot, I don't think.
They should. I mean, they've had some.
What happened, Jimmy? I'm behind.
The quarterback play alone has been fantastic in the Pac-12.
If Florida State wins, Michigan wins, Georgia loses,
never mind, I see it.
and Washington loses, I think that you put Bama in instead of Washington. Because Florida State, Michigan would be there. Georgia and Bama would be there too.
Yeah.
So you're making the case for Georgia on a one.
I'm a Pac-12 guy. I am, but I'm making a case that a one-loss Washington or a one-loss Washington. I was
hoping we wouldn't get that this year. I think they were setting up Michigan, Ohio State that way early on, but if you look at Ohio State, Michigan, then you got Penn State just underneath them, and then the rest of the Big Ten is nothing there.
Let me ask you this: so Georgia loses to Bama. And there's two spots, and the three, and Washington loses to Oregon.
Yeah,
you have two spots with 4 teams. You have Oregon, Washington, Georgia, Bama. Who are the 2 that get in? I think the SEC teams get in.
Yeah,
it's Georgia, Bama, Oregon, Michigan. I think those 4.
Yeah, if Washington loses, they're done.
Yeah. If it's as Razer stated, Oregon wins and Bama wins, I think that's what you're looking at. Michigan, Oregon, Bama, Georgia.
I'd rather see Oregon in there than Washington personally. I think they're a better team.
If you have a one-loss Georgia team and you've only got, let's say, Michigan's the only undefeated team left, they're going to make us. I guarantee you, Alabama and Georgia will both be there. Like if Florida State loses, and let's say Washington loses, you're definitely going to get Georgia and Alabama in there.
Yeah. This is a year, though, it's like a damn shame the 12-team playoff didn't start this year.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
Idiots.
1 year too late.
God damn, it was such a bad play. We have some questions from the chat. First off, from Connor Hurdy Kelly. Anybody move on the Nuggets tonight? Or cap that game? LJ?
Under. No Jokic. Clippers are the best defensive team last 5 games.
Yeah.
Under is the play.
There you go. Under. I agree with that.
All right. Field goal for the Bears.
I'm not rushing to lay double digits with the Clippers now in that game, even with all the players out for Denver.
I took the Clippers first half -6, and I got the under 217. Those are official show plays from last call.
I like Reggie Jackson.
DJ Moore over reception.
Were those official plays or were those lean plays? Just confirmation.
Well, it's dangerous, Razer, because a lot of guys talk about a lot of stuff and only a few guys track them. And I might think that there's only one guy that actually tracks everything he talks about, and it's this guy right here. So it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I know it's dangerous. It puts the industry on its head. But look, you know what? We're going to give plays out. We're going to give official plays. We're going to give leans. And we're going to track them both because, we want to be legit. We want to be transparent.
There you go.
We're not passive. We're certainly not passive. This isn't a fucking quarterback locker. We're not passing on the game. Let's go, baby. Raise your hand if you passed in the last 3 days. Raise your hand if you passed in the last 3 days. My hands inside my hoodie. My hands
Hey, somebody making some money. I just can't Santos over 1.5 field goals.
All
There
right.
you go.
Yeah, man.
Should
And
have
he
had
had
it
a
earlier.
miss too. That's not easy to catch a field goal prop.
Should have had it earlier.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
Game
2
like
for,
this,
I'm 2 for
yeah.
2 so far. 2 for
What'd
2.
Did you lay any heavy juice on that?
No, it was like minus 120. I guess that was
That's
minus
not bad. I
120.
said up to 130
Yeah.
is pretty
Yep.
good on that. Game
Yeah.
like
At this point, we're
shit,
going to get a 12-9 game, 12-9 finish or something.
Tommy was playing a lot of those 1.5s. I was playing them early on.
Dan Rusev is still in the MGM Survivor. So 1,508 left from 80,000,
Wow.
and 20% are on the Vikings tonight.
Oh,
And
wow.
we
I like it.
all four, and us in the Pub Sports Radio Survivor, all four of us had different games, and we all moved on.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right. Smoke cash them Panthers, baby. That was official. We'll
Yeah.
track them all, but that was an official play. Smoke and mirrors. Let's go, baby.
Same with Vegas. We got to get Vegas home for Mike
Right.
now. Yeah.
They fired
his
Frank
name?
Reich today.
Oh, yeah, we do. Ian, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go, Vegas. The under, though. Vegas, after a loss, the under, they're like the number one team off a loss to the under.
Fuck Vegas, them bastards. Plus 9.5. You up 14-0, and you get outscored 31.
Oh, the Raiders, I mean. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
That was terrible. Yeah, I didn't like the Raiders there.
14-0, and you get 9.5. You're like, that's money in the bank.
Yeah,
They shit the bed bad.
they did. Yeah, back down to earth. Although they played hard, but just not well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their effort has been so much higher, though, since McDaniels got booted out of there.
Oh yeah.
Resisting it all joined you on that, LJ?
They
What's
cut
that?
Marcus
Real
Peters or
American as
whatever.
well?
Oh, okay.
Boys, I want to do a
Let's go.
shot. I'm going to raise a toast. If you've ever looked at a card and can't find a spot and you're going to pass, let's have a toast to those that like to pass. We'll continue to cheers throughout
This
the
will
night.
be a boring show if everybody fucking passed.
ain't
Let's
me.
drink.
Let me get a bowl.
There's Madison again, baby.
It's never
Yeah.
boring with this crew on screen, though. I can tell you that.
All right. This Minnesota drive's my
Oh,
last
my
drive, and
I
then I'm
love
out.
Razor Cheese.
Shout out to Mikey.
All right, let's get a
Second best
Babano zone touchdown then.
Yeah, let's get. This is my last drive, last chance for a touchdown before I'm up out of here. So let's get one here. Somebody.
Something. Bobano, did you cap St. Mary's, Utah tonight?
So I've been disappointed at times with St. Mary's, but I think at some point their talent's got to show. I mean, I like that team. They just have underperformed in some of the games they've played so far. So kind of lean to them at home there.
We just cashed the Madison prop.
There's Madison. Yep.
Let's go, Babano. -4.5, baby. This is going to be a defensive battle. We know St. Mary's is ready to go fucking ham. It's go time now. They're at home as well. It's a tough place to play. St. Mary's is going to get this job done tonight, -4.5. Let's go.
Yep. The old Moraga there. That's a nice little home court for them.
I cashed the Madison prop. Well, I don't. It's just part of the same game parlay on 5 carries.
Yep.
Well, that's his 6, but Jesus. Only Fight fans in the house says, what up, everyone new to the show, not the channel, though. It is nice to see you. I guess you were watching our good friend and big Minnesota Viking fan, Clint McLean's show, Die Hard MMA podcast. We love that show, and we love Clint. Respect, my friend.
Shout out to the Purple Pansies.
We just don't agree with the football teams he likes.
Ramon Scott with health problems.
There we go. Ramon passing all over the place, you know?
I prayed. There's very few things I want. Like, I don't want cancer. I don't want AIDS. But one of the things I don't want is a kidney stone. Well, obviously. But like, one thing I do not want is a kidney stone, because I've seen people pass
AIDS is not terminal, is it? AIDS is
No,
not
AIDS
terminal.
is.
Well, I'd rather have a kidney stone than AIDS, but I'm just putting it up there. I'm
fully
being
blown, maybe fully blown, but HIV.
Ah,
Oh, sure, why not?
You know,
That's Come on. I'm trying to put a little bravado into it. Like I'm trying to make a point, and you guys have to fuck it all up.
Oh, they flashed it on screen. 0 for 5 Minnesota on 3rd down. Can they make it 1 for 6?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
go.
They
do.
did, but there's no catch.
You didn't catch it.
Oh, incomplete.
Wow.
Oh, no. 0 for 6.
And there's a flag.
There's a
though.
flag. Jesus.
Manny 47 says the astronaut.
Give it to him.
Nice job,
Just
Manny.
give it to him. Let him get down the field.
I'll give it to you, Manny. Give that one to you, Manny.
Oh, wow. They get
Wow,
it.
defense. Yep, 1st down.
There you go. Good. Give it to him.
Only 5 fans. That's the best deal with Pub Sports Radio. We got cappers all over the place for you to capture time and make some money with. So it don't matter who you like and who you don't like. Let's just keep it positive and let's keep it moving. Colorado is up 2-0. 2-0 Avalanche. Let's fucking go.
Yep, that's good.
Oh, it's
Definitely.
Only Fights fans is on. With a channel with all sorts of different cappers, you can find the ones that you like and believe in, and find the ones that you don't want anything to do with. And so,
Yeah, I can't stand Mike, but I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. So cheers to that. Cheers to fucking that.
Fucking guy.
Cheers to
Come
Mike.
on the stream. I cash fucking straps with him. He doesn't like me, but we still hang out together. So let that be said. It's professionalism above everything else.
Sounds like a Pub Sports battle royale coming up.
bet this guy turned the game
These
off.
guys in an
Just
octagon or a
watching
ring
the
in San
stream, man.
Antonio in March or something.
God, of all of the Monday nighters and Sunday nighters that we've watched that have been so bad, this could be the worst.
Yeah,
I don't know them Jets.
It's up there.
This is the new NFL, though. I said this before. We talk about all these shit games on prime time, but this is what we have.
Wow.
The quarterback trough has been drained, and these players can't find a way to get things done. So this is what we have. This is the NFL. There's only a handful of quarterbacks that are special, and the rest of them are all mediocre.
They all can't be Jalen Hurts now, can
Yeah,
they?
not everyone can throw 3 touchdowns on Thanksgiving. Not everyone can do that against 8-2 teams. Not everyone can do that.
Well, I prefer to listen to Ragu because he speaks the truth. So we know he's a sound guy.
Oh, shout out to Jordan Love though. He did play a hell of a game.
Yeah.
Played a hell of a. But you know what I will say with that first play, the first play of the game when he threw 50 yards down the field, unbelievable spot there. You knew Detroit was in trouble right off the hop. So
I told my son on that play, I said, you know what that play was right there? That was fucking game film. That they seen that set up, their lineup. I says they went to school on that right away. They didn't mess around. And then after that,
and they scored, and they never took their foot off the gas. And I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to volley. They weren't trying to play chess. They were just trying to go fuck this team up, and they did. That was a great.
Oh my God!
Tipped and intercepted.
What a horrible play call! They needed 3 yards.
Wow.
3 yards.
Wow!
What a stupid fucking play call.
Wow.
Over the middle. Get the running backs out in the flats.
Jimmy.
Yeah, where's the running backs?
Jimmy.
Oh yeah,
it's the stupidest play call maybe of the whole season when you needed 3 yards. He should have got sacked there too. That should be a 3-second play. You deserve that, you fucking skunts.
Crazy. Dobbs is
not feeling it tonight.
14 of 22, 88 yards, no touchdown, 3 picks.
There's that plus 230 at the half for Dobbs
Jimmy.
ING again.
What a dickhead.
Down there.
Yeah.
That ain't his fault. He wasn't calling the play, but that's horrible.
I need to bomb the commit to cash a
In
ticket.
all fairness, a 6-3 game. It's not over yet. This might be.
It's not over. I'm just. The point is
Might be a good
that.
time.
Oh my God, there's so much time in this
I
game,
could have
but-
called a better play than that. I mean, put the running backs out in the flats. Make a choice.
There you go. Vegas 1-0.
Yeah, baby. Let's go, Babano. Let's go, baby. Fucking name, right? Let's go.
Thank you, Rem.
All right, I'm gonna bet this Clippers under with you guys. I'm fucking pissed. Let's go. Betting piss is always a good idea.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Rem who gave us the Vegas Knights?
I was. Rem did. Thank you, Rem.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Rem.
That's right. That's right. Shout out to Rem. Razer, I can't wait for us to go to Harris and then Delaware Downs, man. It's gonna be a good fun time.
Going to be good times with two blood brothers right there. Yeah.
The Delaware Downs.
Yeah.
3-0 Avs.
Let's go, Avs.
Kale McCarr.
What a wonderful
Offensive.
hours interview he did on Saturday night on Hockey Night in Canada. He's just humble as can be. No fucking bragging or, he is something else, that guy. Humble superstar, as they say. Bobby Orr would be proud.
Doesn't go and screw other players' moms.
No. No. At least not that we know of.
He's got honor.
Yeah.
Pull it out and shoot an honor, boys. You know what they say.
Speaking of an honor, it's been an honor to be here tonight.
You know what they say? It's not pee, dude. It's not pee.
You had nap, Bono?
Yeah, I'm hitting the road. Always fun. Even when the game is shit, it's fun.
Of course.
We love you, Bobano. The conference championship video is up right now, up on our Pub Sports Radio YouTube page, starring Bobano and Connor Mack. Bobano will be back with us on Friday on Betting with the Bag, and
Full show,
and
2 hours, the whole kit and caboodle on Friday.
We love it, man. We love you, dude. Glad to hear that you've turned the corner and starting to feel better.
We're getting there. I think the light's at the end of that tunnel. Yeah, let's get that cash. Let's get this over. Don't give up yet. Still a whole fourth quarter. Never know. Jimmy, Mike, LJ, Razer, Dave, Spenny, Big Ragu, everyone in the chat. Enjoy the rest of the game. Try to, at least. And let's get that money. Cheers.
Let's go.
All right.
I'll go
better, my man.
Love Bono, man. That's a dude right there. He's betting, he's sweating, he's doing everything you want to see from your guy, Cap'n Sports. Great.
Justin Fields with another carry, 44 yards. So all I need are points, man. And I'll I don't know if we'll get them.
Nice.
I need 2 more yards for that same game parlay I did 5 minutes ago. And then I need points.
That's why I originally approached this one with props, because I just didn't like what I saw on either side. But now we have Justin Fields, 6 carries. We need his over 9.5, and DJ Moore got his receptions over 5.5 at plus money. He's at 7. Yeah. So let's go.
Oh man, my feed from 365 not to be trusted.
It's third down and a few yards.
I feel like I need to get a strap race in here for you boys to get fired up. We gotta have some straps.
Yeah, Big O. I think that Tepper was his name, right? The owner. Yeah, I thought it was. The trade for the number 1 overall pick was horrific.
All right.
Oh, look at Coogee Cam says, going to be my first Pubapalooza this year. Can't fucking wait. Excited to meet y'all, man. Been following for a few years now. Love hearing that, man. Love hearing that. That's dope, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. O Plus says, Tepper, fuck the Panthers. The trade was horrific. It's not like trade firing right. Do you think that could spark the Panthers? Because they're a possible survivor spot there if we want. It's Tampa, right? Tampa's a possible survivor spot for a lot of people, me included.
Versus who?
At home against the Panthers this week.
They need to win. They need to win big time.
We need a touchdown here.
Yeah, that too, Razer.
Oh, we need a touchdown so bad, dude. That would be the perfect situation too, because then it would force the Vikings to air it out nonstop and force the Vikings to play fast. Like it would. Smoke and Mirrors, love that. Says just locked down March 21st, 25th off at work. Oh, I love it. Smoke. Arusha said, if you think they go 1-15, fade them the rest of the year. Yeah, the problem is that we're running out of teams.
I need 4 more yards from DJ Moore to cash his over receiving yards for the 61.5. I have him at 80 plus 2, so we'll see if he can get there as well. But
I mean, is there a chance we could pull this out of any of these bets? I mean, like the
I kind of like this. I kind of like this Pelicans game in the second half here. Revenge spot. They just lost. We have Markkanen out for the Utah Jazz. This seems like. Let me see. I'm pulling it up as we talk about this thing here, but I think I kind of like New Orleans.
My SGP from the beginning of the show at plus 650. They were offering me nothing all game. Then they started offering me $1, then $3. Now it's up to 35. I've cashed Madison. I would, I'm 9 yards away from Fields. Then the problem is the over 19.5 team total for the Bears, which could be in play if they get a touchdown here. And then the Bears plus 3.5, and they're $750. So there's some possibilities here.
there's some hope. See if they need a touchdown here, though, big time.
Tiny sliver of hope.
We're also 3 likes away from shot time. My voice asked.
All right, I'm taking. I am moving official move here. I know we're football, but I really don't.
No, I like it.
I'm going to go with the Pelicans minus 3.5. It's minus 115 on DK. I don't feel like shopping it. I'm just going to put a fucking boatload on this minus 3.5. Look, you want me to break it down? The Jazz won the last game head to head. And I know there's a ton of Jazz spot to say 7-0 and everything else and then some. But the number moved significantly against those spread numbers that I had. And we have Zion back. It's a revenge spot. They're down 2 at halftime. Give me that minus 3.5. I'm going to take those Pelicanos. Fly, Pelican, fly. Minus 3.5. It's going to be a fucking spot for me. I'm on it. There we go.
I like it. Huge 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Bears.
Let's go, Pelicans. Down 2 at fucking halftime. Razer, give me a reason to pour this fucking shot in there. Where are we at with likes? What do we got?
Man.
152. It's time.
What do they do here?
Baby. It is time. It's time.
Is Santos coming out or are they punting?
Earl Sports.
It's a 51-yarder, right? They got a kick. Or no, it's 53-yarder, 54-yarder.
I appreciate it. Shout out to the chat. Let me take a step back. I didn't do it right. Shout out to the chat. Razer Sharp is in here. Everybody's ready to cash some bets. Here we go. Monday Night Live, Pop Sports Radio. Cheers.
You're gonna lose your voice next.
You woke up the fucking dead with that one. Good job, Michael. Shout out to Razer.
I taught you
The
well,
Vikings
Mike.
now available at plus 3.5, total at 20.5.
I got to make up for my guy Razer. He's
now we need a Vikings touchdown.
We're a team, and he can't do it. I got to do it for him.
The whole quarter's left, pretty much.
That's a lot. So much time. They got to do something.
The line just went. The total just went to 24.5. Well, now it's juiced heavily. Yeah, they're people are pounding the 20.5.
Might take
Cheers to our chat.
This game is if you got the under pre-flop, you're like fucking smiling big time right now.
Unless you took the over live at 26.5.
Yeah,
well, I did not take that over live.
Chandler got a reception on that first drive. He's at 3 yards. So
I follow a simple rule. They haven't done shit. I'm not going to go bet on something happening after they have not done shit. Simple rule.
I mean, did you really expect an explosion of points the way this game was being played out?
No. But I'm getting almost I'm getting 18 points a middle, and This will be the first time I haven't taken because I always take the under. I haven't taken the over and not hit. This will be the first non-middle that I haven't got.
That was the first quarter bet too, by the way, right?
First or I don't remember when I took it.
Late first, early second.
Yeah, something like that. And I got goaded into it, but that's fine.
Go to men. Tarek B says, Mike, thank God I have my ear pods. Yeah, baby. That's how I feel with Razer. I got to mute it when Razer comes on because I know what's going to happen. That's it. I'm just trying
you have to mute it. You can just turn the volume
fulfill
just a little bit so you don't break your speaker.
Yeah. That's how our guy Razer rolls.
We'll just take the bass out of it a little bit. Put the turn the treble up. Right, Razer?
Exactly.
We do ask in college basketball about to pop off. I already gave some hockey, and I might as well give some fucking basketball. Who cares? Let's go. I'll tell you what I'm on. I took. What do we have coming up? Let's go. I like St. Mary's -4.5. I hammered St. Mary's -4.5. Look, here's the deal with this game. Let's go. Let's pop it on. Let's talk about the St. Mary's game. It's all about defense here. And Utah, as much as they run and gun on that first 5, they are suspect deep. And St. Mary's is ready to roll. St. Mary's is home. It's a tough spot to play in St. Mary's. They have not been happy with the way they've done things early. They're going to clamp down on that defense. St. Mary's -4.5 against a Utah team that's not very deep. We're going to go see what happens here. -4.5 for St. Mary's. Jamie, what do you think about that St. Mary's play?
I like it, man. It makes sense. I like it. What I need here is some goddamn hijinks. I need some hijinks in this football game. I need something crazy. I need a scoop and score. I need a pick six. I need something nuts. Amel says, take away the Tampa goal, offside challenge, successful.
I just made a live bet, the Vikings +3.5.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Not P, dude.
I already got him on the money line. I might as well go again. Yesterday was a big day. Shouldn't let yesterday affect today, but it is.
Crystal needs one more Jordan Addison reception to cash a 50 free bet. Let's get that for you. And Razer Sharp picks moving live on the.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm about to get out of here, man. I've got to call it a night. I got to get up in the morning.
LJ, much love, my man. Thank you for running with us. Excellent call on that first quarter under 7.5. Beautiful work, my friend. Get that cash, man. What's going on? Tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel. What's going on in your podcast?
Oh yeah, man. Raw Words Podcast streaming right now. I put my football picks out. I do my prop show every Sunday. I'm gonna try to start doing my weekly picks again. The Rockets been playing at home, so I've been going to the home games. So I've not been able to put out any picks for the week, but they're on the road. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, or Wednesday. So I should be able to do some picks for Wednesday. And Dave, if you're available, I'm gonna hit you up, see if you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, just keep supporting. Pub Sweats Radio, best chat in the world. This is what we do, man. Make money, keep cashing. And, of course, I'll see you, Jimmy, on Friday for NBA, man.
I look forward to it, my man. Everybody, please follow LJ on X at LJ Sports Media. LJ, you're the man. Respect, dude. Get that cash.
Appreciate y'all, man. Dave, Razer, Ragu, Spenny, Mike. Y'all boys keep cashing, man. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.
LJ from H-Town. Mitch Fearing asking if anyone likes Capitals puck line versus the Sharks. Mikey, did you cap that one?
I was leaning to the under in that game. I'm not excited about the old ass Capitals lineup.
Just a sec. Sorry, there is the Addison catch for Crystal Craig. Crystal, cash it. Great job. Sorry, take it away, Mike.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was just looking at the under. I'm not big on goals in this game here. The Sharks are the number 1 team in the NHL for unders. The Capitals are old as fuck. They're spitting dust every time they go out there and get it done. I see our Earl Sports says Sharks first period.
Are you sure that didn't touch the ground?
I'm not sure it didn't touch the ground.
Doesn't matter. I like the under. That's it.
The under in the Caps. And our guy Earl Sports bets on Sharks first period. I guess it didn't touch the ground.
I'll tell you what, you can get that under 5.5 at plus 102. I don't know what you're going to think is going to happen with these two teams. Take that under.
Tyler Gordon. That is a catch, folks.
Another interception.
So where are they now?
In field goal range already.
They're on the Minnesota 36.
Oh my God. 4 interceptions. Jesus Christ.
But 3 of them have been tips.
Yeah.
Granted, he should have just taken the sack there, but
Wow.
well, they're not in field goal range. Oh, I guess they kind of
They're pretty close.
Yeah, now they are.
Why don't we take a shot?
You gotta put a fucking touchdown on
cheers.
it. Yeah.
We want to take a shot. I got some brown bottle. I know Razor's got some.
Josh Dobbs finally showing his true colors.
But to be honest with you, he's made bad decisions. But when balls hit you in the hands and they're tipped for interceptions,
Yeah, you should be catching them.
He should have 2 interceptions, not 4 right now. Let's be fair.
But take a shot downfield. Like, why don't we just?
I don't try and just break away if you can.
Whoa. That was a fumble recovered back by the Bears, but what was he doing?
Jesus. Jesus.
Thank you. Actually, a shit game.
Maybe it should be 3 picks. Yeah. Because there was that 1 pick 6 they should have got. But 2 of those tips, one of them should have definitely been caught.
There we go. Let's take some shots downfield, man.
We're going to move on this Vegas Carolina game, Vegas Calgary game, rather. Under 5.5. I'm going to move on that. It's an under spot for Vegas. Vegas don't fuck around after they lost a game. The under is in play. We already got Vegas a bunch of ways this Sunday. What about the team totals? Let's look at this Calgary team total. Under the under 2.5 for Calgary's minus 210. That's why we got to go under 5.5. Under 5.5 spot for Calgary.
Oh, this is just the ugliest offense I've seen. Oh God. Yeah, BJ, I'm shocked that Dobbs is not. Both offenses, I'm just appalled at.
99 yards passing.
I mean, but Eberflus is not taking any risks. I guess he just thinks that they're incapable of, any offense.
This game's not over.
Especially when that happens.
Oh my God.
Especially when that happens. What? This is a fucking circus. Where's Bozo the Clown? Like,
game is not over. I'm going to take a shot.
That's ridiculous.
My shot is on this Calgary under 5.5, not whatever's going on in this fucking NFL game.
God, it's just atrocious,
holy
man.
shit.
Absolutely atrocious. I mean, this is just appalling.
You know what? Here's a mistake. I should just bet 5 units every primetime under and don't bet another bet all day.
There you go.
That's all you should do. I don't know why
You've been killing those unders. I don't know why you wouldn't do that, dude. You've been like.
Well, I've also been. This will be the first time. Well, not even 12. No, more than that. More than you guys even knew me was a thing. But I have middled. This will be the first time I haven't taken a live over and not middled it. So I am a little greedy, but and it also will be the biggest middle that I've ever had, 18 points. I usually take it at 10.
Go figure that, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's just like the Pacers the other night. It was on the live sweat over on the other channel. Everyone was taken. I didn't take it. They took 300. It was a 50 points a middle, and they missed it. 50 fucking points a middle. When will that ever happen in your lifetime? Never.
Wow.
We saw Bigfoot that night.
You know when something looks too good to be true, right?
Of course. I didn't take it. I said these guys. I mean, it was just absolutely the highest scoring game I've ever seen in the NBA.
That's nuts.
Here we got the Pelicanos are up in the third quarter.
There's a roof.
95, 36, 40. They might be able to do this. Mike, I kind of liked your St. Mary's look, especially when it went down a point. I had the index had the number of like 1 point of value towards Utah, but I wanted to shake it at 5.5 or 5, and it went down to 4.5. So I like your. I'm not going to bet it, but I like your pick in that game. Don't react or anything. Just don't say anything. Patch in the back, and you.
I already got him minus 4.5. So yeah, let's go.
Well,
I don't know why he wouldn't jump in. We're firing right now. We're firing all over the place.
It's one of those leans. You know what I mean?
I mean, nobody's trying.
Where's Razer? Where is he?
It's so bad.
He came back for the lean conversation. Razer.
Has to be the most disgusting football game of the year so far.
They're not.
Dave, would you get a fucking haircut in the offseason there?
What does it look like? Yeah, I got sheared. I got sheared like a fucking sheep.
You're like a sheep. Look at you. Your fucking head, your beard, everything's fucking in sequence right now. Look at you. I like it.
I get sheared a couple times a year.
Looks good. You look good.
They're gonna literally. You could make a sweater out of how much fucking hair they cut off my head and beard. Like
a
scarf. A scarf.
Was it a family member or was it?
Mommy did it. Mommy sheared my head. She came in town and.
All right, looks good. Nice work.
I don't know if it looks good. It does the job. Whoa. Where is that?
Razer Sharp picks. Looks like he's putting something in there at Yonkers. Razer, you got a Yonkers play for us?
What's Yonkers? I've never heard of that.
Try this.
This game's making me go Yonkers.
The home of Tyler Butter, whatever the fuck his name is.
There has been movement in the Tyler Butter interview conversation, but it's been slow movement, but there has been a movement in the conversation. So we're going to have to figure it out.
He's wide open. Was he out of bounds? What a complete idiot.
What a horrible.
Who is that wide receiver?
He had a cramp. He cramped up. Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. You can't.
Oh. It was never going to be a touchdown, but what are you doing?
You got to know where the line is.
I blame
Drinking Man says effing bums. Well, I don't know what's happening.
It's also kind of not of a great throw. If he saw that, he should have
thrown. It's not a good throw. What the hell? I mean, that's just
green. Both of them were fucking.
Oh my good God!
Oh, that's all quarterback.
That was Addison.
He should have thrown it more in bounds. I mean, let him go get it. Toss it up. Just
I know what.
Throw a duck fart. Throw a duck fart. Let him go get it.
Oh my God, that's just crazy. I mean, there's so many times where we would have had a chance in this. I'm just.
You know what a good quarterback would have done is he would have double clutched. He would have given himself some time and threw it up softly because he saw that he fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was horrific.
Yeah, Gordon got injured on that play.
I think he pulled a hamstring
for the Bears.
Or something.
Yeah, he got hurt. Jay Mills, we have DJ Big Boss joining us on Wednesday for the Best Bets college football show on Betting with the Bag. DJ Big Boss in business.
Beautiful.
That's just crazy. I mean, it's just nuts, this football game. I mean, if that catch is made, he walks into the end zone. I mean, if the throw's proper, and all of a sudden, so much is live. Like, look, if he makes that catch, I'm gonna cash this $80 SGP for $340 because that's over 21.5. Both teams have scored 10 or more, and I've already cashed the Justin Fields live part of that. I mean, it's just nuts how this game is banging out. But I guess, oh God, that was
someone's got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Unbelievable. That's just like that would be the perfect situation. It would have been the perfect situation because Justin feels like it's on hit. It feels like he's taking the blame for that fumble. I mean, Earl Sports Bets live betting the Vikings at plus 155 right now. Wow, this is just appalling. A DJ says he would have cashed his $2,500 SGP or plus a 25 to 1, SGP. Nice. Nunya sacked Nick Mullins 3 times in one game. I love that. Nunya, respect. Well, thank you guys for rolling with us here on this Monday night live bet stream. It just feels like, watching a game without a touchdown and, oh, God. The Sunday night or the Monday night or what? How many touchdowns have we seen in these two streams? What did we see last night? We got, sorry.
Not many.
I can't, what?
3, 4, maybe 3.
But that was the gift, the hijinks gift that we needed. Yeah, there were 3. Oh, no, there were 4 touchdowns.
There were 4 touchdowns. Yeah. There were 4 touchdowns, and there was still that score.
Oh, no, there were 3 touchdowns.
Was there?
That doesn't make sense. Yeah. The Chargers only got 1 touchdown, and then the Ravens got 2.
1, 2. How'd they get 10 points in the second? 3 touchdowns. Duh. 3 touchdowns. Duh. Yeah.
I just
3 field goals.
Oh God. Official review. What are they reviewing?
Whether he caught the ball, whether he had his hands under the ball.
Oh, I'm behind. What? Sorry. What? Just my
It's a commercial. They caught the ball, the Vikings, and I think it hit the ground. I don't know if there's enough to overturn it. I need to see it again, but
I don't have my feeds off again at 365.
Yeah, control over it, even though it touched. Yeah, I don't think there's. From what I saw 1 replay. I don't think there's enough.
How big was how deep was the pass?
It was the first down, wasn't it? Oh, it says it's
it's 14 yards, but it's saying it's reversed. Yeah.
Well, it's a
we have finally got
commercial.
Total 18.5.
No, it was reversed, but we'll see.
Yeah, Kelly, you're in business, buddy.
Is this going to be the game? Tarek B says the title of this movie, Game Without a Touchdown. Is this going to be the game without a touchdown? No touchdown score.
This might be it.
The Knights scored again. There we go.
There we go. VGK, baby. There we go.
Wow. This is nuts. Let's bring on our next guest. Finished filming the big conference championship college football show this afternoon. It's up right now on our YouTube page. I don't know how that can be called. And oh no, they got it. 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't see that they.
Oh, I said it was reversed on that, but there they.
Please welcome from Las Vegas, Nevada, Mr. Miggity Mac Daddy in the house. C-Mac, how are you, man?
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, it's just
Miggity Mac, baby. What up?
Mikey. What up?
I always love hanging out.
Great game here, huh?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
There's C-Mac. What's up, buddy?
Spenny, what's going on? Ragu.
How you doing,
What's
my
up,
guy?
partner?
Razer.
How you been, brother?
Dave. Jimmy. What's up, guys? How we doing?
Big catch. Big fucking
Yeah.
catch. Hawkinson, if that helps.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, DJ Day. Get it.
I think you've already. If you guys cashed your Hawkinson shit or no?
Addison's close. At Hawkinson's. How many yards does exist?
Was that his first
He was only
catch?
at 17 before that. He was at 17 before that.
We're scrubbing
We got
away.
like 20
Smack.
something
We're
or
still
30 something.
rooting for our first touchdown scorer here. We have Hawkinson on the Viking side. We have DJ Moore on the.
How many yards Hawkinson have?
He just got like 30 or something, 30 something yards on that play, I think, or 20 something yards.
Hawkinson has.
That was a 16
Throw
yard.
the fucking touchdown.
16 yards?
Bro,
17
the
Am I saying it
touchdown.
wrong?
I got a winner. In this.
I thought they were on the other side of the 50. I'm sorry.
He's
Come
at
on,
33.
man. I need that passing touchdown to what's the guy I told you earlier? Shit.
You know what's funny is everybody was looking at props on this game because nobody
I gave
wanted
up
to
on
pick
that
a side.
6-man parlay.
And look at
whatever
this
the hell it was.
game. Nobody wanted to pick a
That's
side.
right.
Here we are. It's dog shit, and we're looking at props.
I got
and
the
that's
Bears plus
what-
3.5.
Well, I had
No,
a side and an
Bears-
under. I had a side and a total in
Bears
this
is
game.
only
I had a
Wow,
side.
yeah, Dave, of course, with your unders, my guy.
No, I had a side too. I had the side. I had the
Fucking
Vikings
sad, man.
minus
A
2.5.
shit game like
And-
this, you'd
and I got him at plus
field goal
3.5
for grabbing
too.
the point.
So we now have Brisker and Kyler Gordon out.
Oh, they called the goal back. They called the goal back.
Yeah.
No, I'm seeing 1-1 on the book. Why am I? Oh, no, wait a minute. No, that's the book reads wrong. You're right. It's 1-0.
No way.
Dave, is it time to whack?
I got
Vegas?
infected there.
EGK.
I got infected there.
30.5.
No, Vegas is minus 315.
We're gonna see
I
our
like
first
the under.
touchdown here.
I like the Sharks under. I'm going to go live on the Sharks under 5.5 right now. It's minus 110. I'm going to take it. I'm taking it.
There we go.
Hey-o. Who had Hawkinson touchdown? Anyone?
Hawkinson first touchdown.
Yeah,
Hawkinson touchdown.
Hawkinson touchdown, baby. I had him for the first touchdown too.
There
Let's
you
fucking
go.
This-
There you go in the fourth quarter. Congratulations.
Wow. You deserve what we do that.
Let's go, Hawkinson. Fuck yeah.
Well, all I need then.
Right. Of course, the one time I don't take Hawkinson.
Fuck yeah, we had Hawkinson, baby. Let's go. We had
That'd
him
be-
plus
that'd be-
185 pregame. We took him plus 1,200 second half. First touchdown score. Let's fucking go. Somebody got a button to push? Is there a button to push?
Can't get my
Yeah,
mouth
let's see.
around it.
Let's see what we got for you. Sure. How about this?
Oh, I can't get my mouth around that thing. Oh,
Good thing I got some pre-recorded buttons.
Let's go.
shot time.
Shot time. I'll take fucking shot to that one. Let's go, Hawkinson. Holy fuck. Everybody knew it this week, but I talked about it 2 weeks ago. Hawkinson, dog, season practice out there in Nashville. Go fuck yourselves if you thought that wasn't a thing. And here we go. I'm going to take a shot. I don't care if you're going to do a shot with me or not. I'm going to take a shot.
Follow me.
Golf clap.
So I need 2 rushing yards from Justin Fields and 1 point. I need a field goal or something from the Bears, and then I catch that live SGP. I mean,
Cashing, baby.
Can the Bears do something here?
Well, if the Bears
Fuck
go down
them
and
Bears.
score a
Let's
touchdown,
go, baby. Let's go, Minnesota. Let's go. Second half.
I'm gonna take Justin Fields live INT at plus 625.
I love it. I love it. Spenny,
if
penny,
the Bears
pound,
score a
Why
touchdown,
not?
I love it.
they're going to go for 2.
It's been one of those fucking games, man.
Yeah.
That would cash the over 26.5.
I need that to happen, or I need a defensive TD for Vikings. So there's a lot of ways.
They really just need to get in field goal position, really.
That's all we need, yeah.
1,200 touchdown score. Fuck yeah. 2 nights in a row. Let's get some big fucking paydays. What are you
I've
doing?
seen
if
this
you're not
before,
going big
so.
scores? Sorry. I didn't mean to
Nice
interrupt
job,
you.
Nice Nice job.
I'm getting excited about this stuff, Spenny.
I see.
We need a quick pick 6.
What was Hawkinson first? What were the odds? Plus 1,200, you said?
I got him at
That's
plus
great.
185 to get a touchdown.
Okay.
And then anytime in the second half was plus 1,200. So let's fucking go.
Jeez.
I'm
Boom, boom.
gonna shoot my guns, boys.
Get that shit home. Bigger
Double
guns,
guns.
baby.
I can't get the
I put them in the holster.
Holster
I gotta
that
put
baby.
the guns in the holster, baby. We gotta save some.
Hey, Jimmy, does Pub Sports have a Cyber Monday special on merchandise?
Yeah, we do. Good call. Good call, Razor. We do have a. I wonder if we have any way to. Yeah, God, I don't think we have anything to put up, but yes, we do. Thank you.
Just go to pubsourceradio.com. 20% off all our merch, anything and everything. Go there, get it.
Yeah, great call. Thank you.
You go to Pump Sports Radio, you can find the guns, baby. We're gonna shoot them off. We're gonna shoot them off all week. It doesn't have to be Monday. We'll do them Monday through Friday. God damn it. Let's go.
I can't get this.
I love this guy.
Here so badly.
Yeah, let's go. God damn. Hawkinson. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Boys. Let's go. Let's get this cash.
I just posted a link in the chat.
Oh, thank you, man. Sorry, I've lost my feed. I'm a little.
I'll show the big show.
I'm gonna. Okay, I've got to let this go. I can't get the. Oh, there we go. Finally. God damn it. Huge.
Was there a turnover right now?
Unless
Cash
you're ahead
DJ
of me.
Moore over 61.5 receiving yards. He's at 62.
Oh my God! Turnover. You're absolutely right.
Was that a pick?
Guns, boys. The
Fumble.
guns are
Hit
fired.
a field goal. Let's cover two. Let's cover two. Can we do
Fired.
this?
Let's go.
Fuck, I needed the pick.
Yeah.
There's a
God, I wanted
flag.
that pick.
It's
Oh,
on the
fine.
offense.
No, I need a cocktail. Guess who doesn't need a cocktail? But I'm gonna go get one. I'll be back.
Can we get another score here?
We could get another score. Do we get the yards there for the rush yards before he fumbled, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, of course.
Okay, so why is it not jump showing, man?
Yeah, we gotta wait for it to go through. I'm sure it'll come
Maybe
through.
they're determining
Wow.
where he
Give
was.
me the fucking INT, not the fumble. God damn it. I knew he was gonna turn the fucking ball over too.
How much time will be left? There we
How
go.
many timeouts do the Bears have?
They have 2 timeouts.
I can't see that far away. I
Yeah,
need
2
fucking glasses.
timeouts.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're not taking one now.
Which blows my mind, but that's whatever. You fucking General Zod, fucking lookalike.
Wow, this is crazy.
They're gonna try to throw it on this. Actually, I would feel. No, they'll punt it away, but I'd feel uncomfortable if I were them. If I were the Vikings, I'd want to get this first down. If I were them,
Badly.
Yeah. So I think they might throw on this play, even though it says
They
you
have
shouldn't.
to.
But
They need to get the yards to get at least a field goal.
yeah,
That's too
yeah,
far.
or maybe
They
they run it and they take the delay of game and
punt it, maybe, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. They're kind of in a weird spot right here. You should be throwing this. If I'd want to get the first down and make them take timeouts.
The Bears have what, 1 timeout left?
Yeah. They are throwing it. A horrible play call. That's exactly what you didn't need. They lost a yard on a fucking pass play. They took the timeout. What a horrible. Yeah.
Crazy.
Now they have to punt, or they have to try and go for it. Like I don't know. But
No, they're
They'll have to
going to
punt.
punt it.
Yeah,
they have to punt.
They're letting.
Yeah, there's no.
What a fucking stupid. This play calling by the Vikings is so fucking stupid.
All game.
All right. Well, Fields get a chance to turn it over again.
Well, then it'll be over.
They got to throw it. How many turnovers in this game? Fucking like
Joseph.
6? Jesus.
What are they doing? What's going on right now?
I guess what the Vikings are going to pretend to go for it and just go get the penalty. And...
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, they're just punting it. Okay. All right, as expected, punting it. Well, lots of time for Fields.
Yeah.
Still like just over 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Good time for him to turn it over again.
Field goal covers 3.5 for the Vikings, but I know I shouldn't have taken that live over.
The live line for the Vikings plus 1.5 minus 445. The money line minus 345.
Yeah, nice call by Nicholas Earl on the Vikings money line plus 155. Was not a very good kick.
No, it wasn't at all.
It's almost one of those spots where you take the plus 250 and take the old hedge there, the old arbitrage, right? I mean, if you got a plus 155 and a plus 260, you're still up money either way, but I'm going to go for broke. $19.5 is the total, over 19.5. Plus 130. They are fully shading the fact there's not going to be a touchdown scored here with 2 minutes to go. Justin Fields.
God, what a horrible kick that was. That was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's so bad.
That was beautiful. More DJ Moore action for you guys. I mean, this is just
Perfect.
inept. There's been inept both sides of the ball.
How many?
I mean, that last draw, those 3 play calls by the Vikings. I mean, it's just astonishing. Wow. If I can get this Bears field goal, I'll cash that SGP.
I need 2 more yards from
Nice.
DJ Moore for the 80 plus at plus 178. Let's go. Come on, DJ.
Not the pregame SGP, that live one. Not the 650. Fucking crazy.
I get a plus money hit on this game. Come on.
This is just wild. All right, we are at 10-9 right now. The live line on the Bears now plus 110. Drinking hand moving on the Bears money line at plus 125.
I'm kind of thinking about it too, even though I'm on plus 3.5 for the Vikings, and I'm on the Vikings pre-flop. Kind of thought about the Bears money line.
No. This line is the same as that Eagles line yesterday. The spread may or may not cover, but this number looks like a Viking spot. We'll see what happens. The plus, no, it's not plus. It's minus 1.5 at plus 154.
Wow.
Let's go.
God, I could use
Somebody
this.
on this late college game? You on it, Mike? St. Mary's game?
Yeah, I took St. Mary's minus 4.5. Yeah, fucking A, bro.
All right.
You like St. Mary's or no? C-Mac?
I'm not doing it.
No. They're at home. This is where you want them. But no.
Yeah, I like St. Mary's, and they're this is a spot where they're home. It's a defensive battle, and I think Utah doesn't have the secondary strength to match up with St. Mary's. So I like St. Mary's to get this minus 4.5. This is one of those spots too where the line movement doesn't necessarily equate to how I like this game, but I don't much care. How about that? I don't give a fuck. Let's go Minnesota. Let's go Minnetonka. The lakes of Minnetonka.
Fresno under cashed. All right. Dave, did you take the Rutgers St. Peter's under?
I didn't. And
I didn't either. I was thinking about that game.
It was 121, went up to 123. I couldn't do it, but
Me too.
I should stick to my old guns. I should have stuck to my guns. And
I know. I thought about it. And I was like, yeah, there's so many games and stuff like I'm glad the Fresno was way too high. That was solid. This one under. So yeah, I was thinking about that.
It landed. If you would have had it early, if I would have taken it last night, I would have won by the hook. It was 121.5.
C-Mac, we have a question from Mel. She says, what do you think about the under in that St. Mary's game? What do you think of the total?
Yeah, I'd be on the under.
I like the under in that one too. Yeah.
Under 135.
I know Mel didn't ask me, but yeah, I think this is a defensive game. This has got to be it. And that's where I think St.
Well, I think you've already talked about it, Mike. So, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Of course.
Wow. Shout out to C-Mac out here, keep me honest.
Hey, just keep cashing. Hawkins and TDs.
You're fucking A right. Hawkins and TDs.
Oh, he was wide open. Jesus.
Yes, man. Jesus.
Razer, how we doing with these likes here? Razer Sharp picks. Shout out to Razer Sharp. He doesn't have the voice for it tonight, but I'll step in for him because my voice is back and we're ready to cash. Razer, where are we at with these likes?
7 likes away.
7 likes away. My God, we got 15 games in play. Get those 7 likes up. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Become a member. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. $4.99 a month. If you have not become a member already, it helps us a ton. It costs you minuscule amounts. We're cash, baby. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Oh, big play.
Wow.
Wow.
We'll see what they do here. If they're really gonna, I think they're just gonna run. They're just gonna run.
Let's go, cash DJ Moore. Let's go, baby, cash DJ Moore.
Vikings are gonna call timeout, right?
Wow.
Wow, I could have took him for 100. He's gonna cash 100 plus.
Wow doesn't help anybody behind to know what's going on, boys.
Wow.
Wow means Chicago's way within field goal range and might score. I don't think they're going to try to go for the touch. They're going to run it. They're going to run it every play. But
why the hell would they not go for the touchdown?
Because they only need a field goal to win the game.
Yeah, they're
going to run it every time. I mean, they're going to run it to be in perfect position for their. They're going to run it to where
Does Minnesota have timeouts?
Right.
Does Minnesota have timeouts?
Minnesota has all 3 timeouts.
They got 2 now.
Oh, they just used their first one, yeah.
There's a flag.
Time
12 men on the field for the Vikings.
Pushing back.
Now that no, it's the other way around.
Idiots. Absolute idiots. I've not seen the Vikings coaching staff fail or offensively fail like this in a while.
It's a bad game for them.
I think they run the ball.
A couple of bad football games the last few nights.
Yeah, you're probably right, dude.
Are they out of timeout? Why are they downing the ball? Oh,
hey, you
they
had
just down the
a
ball.
pretty good feeling on the run game wasn't going to.
Yeah, they'll probably just down it. They'll just down
they down
it.
the ball. They're going to down it until they kick the field goal.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We'll
Just 50 seconds.
How about DJ Moore over 5.5 receptions was like plus 110. The fucking guy's at 11.
Yeah,
all the props.
Yeah, Cash is plus 178 for his 80 plus receiving yards too. So let's go with that.
Fucking what's his name? Fields passing prop should have been a steal, 19.5 attempts.
Fields over 9.5 rushing attempts. He's at 10. He's got 62 yards. That's going to catch as well. Over
24.5 pre-flop.
Fucking guys, what a bunch of scumbags.
God. If you had told me that I would, in my plus 650 SGP, I'd cash Fields rushing, cash Madison rushing, cash the Bears plus 3.5, and not cash.
Crazy.
But you know what? If we can get this through the uprights, I'll cash that SGP I put out. The 80 pays returns 380, but let's see if we can get there.
We're gonna wind it down to nothing, and then
kick it, yeah. Bastards. The only prop I didn't hit was Addison, and then I missed the touchdowns tonight. But that's how she goes.
Why are they kneeling though? There's still time on the clock. Why didn't they just run the fucking ball every time?
That's
they
what I was
scared
saying. Just score.
Probably.
Yeah. Like just let Fields.
No, in this game.
I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot of time, but there's still 10 seconds left.
There's going to be time, yeah.
Field goal's going to be good. It's going to be 12.
We got to kick it too.
Here we go.
That could be
on our way. 10 seconds left for the Minnesota Vikings to manifest something out of nothing.
Oh, all right. Well, wow. Cash the SGP.
There
Making
you go.
something out of nothing.
There you go.
Oh, it only returns $340.40, so the $80 SGP.
That's
So I lose the $100 straight bet on over 27.5, lose the $100 over 34.5, and lose the same game parlay. So it's not great, but still feel a little better about the situation. Wow. So over 21.5 points in the game for both teams combined. The field's over 45.5, and the both teams have scored 10. We live to fight another day. And after last night's oh man, C-Mac, that touchdown with 136 left cost me $1,000.
Oh, yeah,
and it was just like I saw a car crash. Like, I have no idea. I was pretty intoxicated. I have no idea how the show ended or anything like that. I have no, but it was just like seeing a car crash. Like it was just like it just happened so fast. It happened so fast. Ugh. Yeah, it could be worse. Wow. Almost gave him a chance. Yeah, Dan Rousseff saying 20% gone at BetMGM. Nobody was on the Vikings in ours at pub, but in the other two I'm in, people were on the Vikings. Getting down to the wire there. I'm surprised we had 4, Deacon. We had 4 of all 4 of us on different teams, and it didn't matter. Oh, Drug Monkey RX was. Oh, shit, Preston. Oh, wow. Okay, my bad. You're right. Thank you.
There's only 3 of you left?
Now there's only 3 left. Oh, that's forward.
Game over.
And that's that.
Good night.
Yeah, Drug Monkey RX is very good. Wow, that was. Look at Eberflus. Just like he's the man. Fucking guy. Jared Bush, great job. $8,000 10-team parlay casher. Nice job, man. I love seeing it. I love when our guys win. And looking over at our action here, Sean Higgs and Birdie gave out the Bears +3 on NFL Pub Hub. God, I can't believe that, too. And then the Hawkinson anytime touchdown. Ugh, this is wild. The live bet from Mike on Dobbs over 30.5 pass attempts. He hit 31 at the end, Mikey. With that last toss, Mike. Caught that?
Fucking ain't right. We had that shit. We got 13-1 on our fucking boy Hawkinson. We got the +185 touchdown, anytime touchdown as well. Let's go.
Yeah. No, it's Jerry said lots of relief. I mean, that must have been one of the toughest games to watch ever. I mean, you have 8K on the line. If the Bears win, they get 4 interceptions and
they cashed in big on those 4 interceptions.
4 interceptions and they win by 2 points.
Fucking ton of points they got off those turnovers.
Unbelievable.
We had the receptions over. I mean, we had a ton of props. Everybody approached this thing with props, and
the props were good actually.
This game reminded me of the fucking Giants when they beat Washington with 6 turnovers the week before.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, we live to fight another day. Except for Jared Bush, man. He gets to fucking put 8K in his bankroll. 10-game parlay cashed. Shout out to all you guys in the chat making the show so special. And Crystal Craig, Jonathan Yim, Kelly McInnes, and Mitch Fearing for your donos. Means a ton to us. Thank you so much for your support. And all the cappers sharing the screen, thank you for your time and your energy. Sorry, I was like, I thought I was going to just lose fucking everything there. So it's nice to catch that last one here. But it was great. Tacky JP says, thank you, everyone, especially Troy. Much love to all you guys. We'll give you a shout out on the chat, but let's put a bow on this. We got a lot of work to do as we move into tomorrow's action. Look at Smoke and Mirrors gifting 5 Pub Sports Radio memberships. Drinks up for Smoke and Mirrors. What a guy.
God,
we get to hang out
with
with Smoke.
Leave in the chat yet. Stay here for a minute.
We get to hang out with Smoke in San Antonio, which is going to be so wonderful. Much love to you, Smoke. What a guy you are. Let's go around the horn and put a bow on this. Big Ragu, we will start with you.
Start with me. Hey, put my plays up for the college football. I'm giving you guys an early gift today.
Let me get
it's
that.
In the private chat. Can you click it up?
Yeah, I can. I'm just going to copy and paste it like this. Or, copy.
You do it, man. I'm not the backstage guy, but I just know when I'm on with boss, he says, here, put the shit in the screen. So
here,
anyway,
so this is
for my college championship week are up on the screen.
Look at Jimmy's arms. Look at those arms. Jimmy's actually fucking reaching for something. What do you got?
There we go. This is Big Ragu's action for championship week. Thank you for sharing that. And Smoke, you got this out. So thank you, Smoke. Let's see if that pops up here. There it is. Big Ragu championship week. Boise -2.5, Bama -6.5, Texas team total over 35.5, Army Navy under 30.5 from the Big Ragu. Thank you for sharing that, Ragu. It means a ton.
Hanging out with you guys, and like I tell you, tomorrow I press the button with Southwest, and I take the nonstop from Tampa right to the SAT airport, and we'll see you March 24th to the 28th.
22nd to the 24th.
Close enough. I'll be there, whatever the dates are.
I love it. I love it, Doc. And I've got DJ Big Boss joining me on Wednesday for the best bets for college football here. Big Boss, would you like to join too if you're available? We get the boss and the sauce back in business.
Damn right. I'll be right there with you guys.
Okay,
and I'll break these games down for you.
Okay, dope. So Boston the Sauce on Wednesday for college best bets. I love it. And our huge Hitting the Book show is up right now. C-Mac and Bobano broke it all down. So right now you can catch those videos. Big Ragu, thank you so much for your time and your energy here with us. Please follow Big Ragu on X at Big Ragu62. Doc, any last words for the cappers supporting the show?
You know we love you guys, man. But my Twitter plays, which I've been sporadic on Twitter this year, to be honest with you. But tonight I did share a couple winners. I had the under and the passing prop. Who did I tell you early on, man? I'm so bad with these friggin' names on these guys sometimes. I had under with Mooney, 20.5 receiving yards at plus 130. And I had under on the game, 43.5. That was my pre-flop. And I played some 16 monkey parlay that didn't crash, that didn't hit because of the fact that I didn't get the TD, but the other 5 came in. So go figure that. Anyways, always a pleasure being on screen with you guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Cash them all, guys. Cash them all.
I love it, Doc. I love it. Spenny, Penny Bombs, your work on NFL Pub Hub has been outstanding. Your comeuppance has been spectacular. I love watching it. I love watching you climb out of the hole. Very impressive. Please follow Spenny on Twitter. I'll put his X
Spenny
handle here in the chat. Spenny, my man, any last words for the Cappers supporting the show?
No, yeah, just I appreciate everybody coming out every single week. We always fill this chat up every single week with these live shows, and appreciate everybody showing out. And I told Raghu he wasn't on the show with me earlier, but I saw him in the chat. He saw it earlier. I told you I'm coming for that spot. I'm coming for that #1 spot. I know I had a decent week again this week, and I'm moving up again. So Marley and you, I'm coming for that top spot this year. And well, you guys can catch me on Twitter, baby.
Sean Higgs also off a 4-1 week as well. He's knocking on the door of #1. We'll have to get you all on. And Razer coming off sweeping the board last week. I get Razorback. The NFL Pub Hub, you guys are really heating up. I love it. I absolutely love it. C-Mac, my man, thank you for joining us here on our big live stream. And I can't wait to see what you guys are on in your college football breakdowns, you and Bobano, and that's out right now. So C-Mac, also great job on the Ohio State Michigan live stream. I was popping. Any last words here for the Cappers supporting the show, and what do you have going on this week? Oh, you're on Loshak show tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Me and Pistol Pete, back-to-back weeks have been excellent. All sports. And Gokster is back, right, for hockey. So I believe he's back tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's back. So we have Gokster. I won't have to run through. But we've had 2 back-to-back really good weeks there with Pete. So I will be back. We'll break it down, the NBA and the college basketball tomorrow. And check out Hitting the Books. Go watch them. Watch the whole show. Watch the cut-ups. Do all that fun shit. Thanks for having me. And yeah, pretty easy night. Good night. Under cash is solid. I do have the Knights, so we need them to finish this third period.
Let's go, Vegas.
That's it.
Let's
go, Mike.
I hope they do just that. Dave Rogers, picks from Dave, Nerd Talk on Friday, and I've got to figure out my schedule here this week for college basketball, and if we'll do another extra college football, but college basketball for sure. So I'll be in touch with you guys for sure. Dave has Nerd Talk on Friday night. Picks from Dave YouTube channel. Dave, what else is going on for you, my man?
Well, that's it. 2-2. Even though I was goaded into that over, which live over, which looked good, but it's fine. First time we haven't middled all year on the stream, and that's okay. But picks from Dave on YouTube and Twitter Friday nights, and betting with the bag 1 time a week for college basketball. Shout out to you guys, Razer, Big Ragu, Spenny, Mike, my man, Connor Mack, the chat, all you guys. Love you guys. I got to piss. I'm out.
We love you too, Dave. Thank you for your hard work. Razer Sharp picks, my friend. Thank you for fighting the good fight, not losing your voice, and you still rock with us this evening. Very, very fun. And we got a thoroughbred capping on the Razer Sharp Picks YouTube channel. I had the pleasure of getting to rock with him on Sunday. Razer, what's going on for you this week at your big Razer Sharp Picks YouTube channel?
I got no voice. Follow me, Razer Sharp Picks. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right, rest the voice. And we're going to put a bow on this. Mikey M, star of our hit show Last Call, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Going to put a bow on this. Mikey, can you give a shout out to all these cappers in the chat whom we love so dearly, and we would have no show if it wasn't for them all. Thank you. And a great way to end it was Smoke and Mirrors gifting the 5 memberships and having Ragu drop his best bets here for everybody. It's a really fun way to end the night. And glad we cashed that SGP, live SGP, to get a little something out of it with a big score late. Mikey, my man, the floor is yours. And also, Razer Sharp Pick saying we have the 20% merch off, 45 minutes left, Cyber Monday, 20% off all our Pub Sports Radio merch here. Mikey, take us home, my friend. Before I forget, Razer, I want a Razer Sharp Picks backpack. Can you bring one to San Antonio? I'll pay you then. Mikey, take us home, my man. Take us home.
Fucking right. I'll finally take us home. You guys know what's up here. Pimp Slap, play of the day. We're rocking and we are rolling. Here we go. We got our boys, the entire crew, C-Mac, Big Ragu, our guy Spenny dropping big penny bombs across the stratosphere, but we would be remiss not to recognize our guy Jimmy, The Bag, giving everybody an opportunity to come out here and cash Razer Sharp picks. He's got no voice. I'll speak for him. I'll speak for our guy, Razer Sharp picks. Shout out to the chat. Let's go. Let's keep cashing. We're all about finding winners. Shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. Appreciate everybody that's a member already. We see a lot of guys not members yet. $4.99 a month. It only costs you $5 a month to be a member. It helps us all a ton. We can build new programming. We can bring new shows to you guys. It's all about finding cashers for the chat. And, I could have gone a bunch of different directions. I could have talked about our guy, Razer Sharp, and, how he hates the Eagles, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to say, let's
wrap it up.
Let's get this money. Let's find those cashers. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done yet. Thus far, hit that like. Let's go, Pub Sports Radio. Everybody's out here to get that cash. Pub Sports Radio, baby. We be bobbing.
Let's go.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Conor Mack.